No, I don't know.
All right, I'm ready.
Somebody back home, they offered to take down a barn that was falling down, and then they just took all the wood.
That's how
That
we
was
do.
Mm.
Lost Mine of Fandelver, Dungeon of Rickedness. Oh, there was someone crying or yelling or something. Just
Yeah,
past the
last
pickle
we
room.
had ended, the pickle room had exploded. Poor Buzzlebee vaporized amongst it.
It's fine.
And y'all could hear cries for help coming from the room on the other side of the quickly burning itself out pickle room.
Is it is there enough fire where we take damage walking through the pickle room?
No, because I think y'all took a short rest. So
Yes.
Well, that was before we heard. I think we hadn't decided on that because then you said there were cries.
okay. Okay,
Right.
well right now, yes. It just happened. It is an inferno of fire.
Someone's yelling for help on the other side.
Yes.
Oh, the pickle juice is still on fire?
The pickle juice room.
Oh, I
But
thought the pickle juice
you
room
didn't
had burned up.
you didn't take a short rest apparently. So
Oh.
I should have watched the video. I can't remember what we said right at the end. We made a definitive, this is what has happened, and I don't remember what it was.
We said we were going to take a short rest, and then Matthew said that there was somebody screaming for help.
Oh, well, they can scream for help for an hour. It's fine.
I just thought that the pickle juice burned up like.
No, it's on fire.
I mean, it won't be there for days, but it will be there for an unknown quantity of time. And by unknown, I mean at least an hour, because I said it went out after a short rest.
Oh, okay.
I can't remember what. Sarah, what's your character's name?
Rude Adelaide.
What's wrong with you?
You monster.
Ray of Frost?
Yeah, I was checking. Bells. Frigid beam. Yeah, it's a cantrip. Can I just ray of frost the fire out?
Sure. Put it out in
Yeah.
5 minutes or so.
Yeah.
Ray of Frost.
How did you ray of frost it out?
She cast a cantrip over and over and over and over and over and over again until it went out.
Yeah.
Pachoo!
Pachoo, 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 pachoo. Pew pew.
You gotta get the volume.
Where's the volume?
On the remote.
Oh, it's coming through the TV?
It's coming through the TV.
It's coming through the TV.
We're in your TV.
I hope it's charging. Why didn't it say it's charging? Because it's not plugged into the wall.
Technology.
Ain't got no gas in it.
Did we really only just get one churro? Because I said one.
Apparently, I saw that.
I never know. We got a million.
A million. Because I got 4 orders of churros.
Yeah, because like it depends on which restaurant you order from. Sometimes when you order a churro, it's like 3. And sometimes when you order a churro, it's 1. And apparently we all can't remember which one's which. So I got 1 churro. And it's all mine.
You gotta check the pictures on Google.
More power to you.
No.
Right.
So the fire's out, right?
Fire's out, and the voice has gotten more faint and guttural and almost wheezy in its calls for help.
Oh no.
Okay, I'm gonna go in and like poke my head in and see who's calling for help.
All right, you cross over through the pickle room that has been put out. It smells like fire and
Pickles.
dill. And you come into a room, a narrow walkway 2 feet across hugs the walls of this circular chamber. Beyond the edge of the walkway yawns a nasty 20-foot deep pit, evidently a trap that succeeded at its intended purpose. An attractive young woman in wizard's robes is impaled on a nasty-looking spike at the pit's bottom and gasping for breath. If she's some kind of illusion, she's the convincing one.
Uh-oh. Anybody got any, like, help?
Well, we
spells?
wanted to recruit more people for the book club, so maybe this is a recruit.
Does she look old?
No, she's young, probably 28.
She won't get her jokes.
She looks up at you and wheezes out a "Help me!"
I've still got a health potion. Does anybody have a spell or anything we want to throw at her?
I got a spell.
Am I? Oh, now I'm unmuted. Have I been muted the whole time? No, I was talking.
You were talking. You were just. I didn't hear you what you just said, but
You
now you're muted.
we just sat
Weird.
here for a really long time while you were very animate. Probably about your job, maybe? I don't know.
It's weird. I tried to
Yeah,
mute so I could eat. Sorry if you
I
heard
can
me.
make some good berries and like give her a good berry. But how
We
do
have
we
to
get
get
her
her.
out of the...
Yeah, she's impaled.
I've also got healing word, but like even if I healing word her, she's still impaled.
Will she die if, like, Apollo goes and fetches her out of the hole? Like, her gut's just gonna drop out of her?
Make a medicine roll.
Can I also make a medicine roll?
Sure.
Oh, yeah, we're discussing a plan. I'll even let Apollo make a medicine roll. He knows things and
I'm
stuff.
hoping this is a medicine roll to see if we know if that will happen and not if that is going to happen.
I don't know much about medicine.
That's
Apollo
not much about my
knows much. Knows more. Wisdom. His wisdom. Yeah, he has
Are
a
you recording?
+2. Yes, we're
A
recording.
10 is what you need for a minimal success.
Okay. Well, Apollo got a 13. I got a 2.
Esther got a 12.
Gail?
I'm trying to highlight the die. It's not wanting to.
All good.
There we go.
Oh.
Gail rolled a nat 1. She has no idea.
She didn't even know what a spike is.
Is
You
that
haven't
part
even-
of her anatomy?
You haven't even seen the lady yet. You don't even know what we're talking about.
She's the one who poked her head in.
Gail's like, it looks superficial. She can probably just get off herself.
It's a flesh wound.
Tis but a flesh wound. All right.
What?
Apollo, you think that at a minimum, somebody probably needs thumbs to help get this woman off of a spike.
But it's 20 feet down and there are more spikes.
There are. But they're spaced. So, I mean, as long as you didn't just fall like an obvious pit trap, you'd probably be fine.
Can Apollo take me down there?
I was told he couldn't carry anyone.
He cannot carry. At least not in your current iteration. If you could somehow become small,
Oh. Wait,
I-
but then he wouldn't
I have
thumbs.
Misty Step,
Oh, hey, yeah.
but I don't know how. I mean, I guess I could do Misty Step and then tie a rope and then they could pull us out.
Or you could Misty step back out again.
Yeah, let's just use up all my spell slots.
Yeah, let's go do that.
And can I bring someone with me? Also, I can't eat.
Misty Step is a teleport yourself. Dimension Door is a higher level spell that lets you teleport someone else.
But I don't even think. Well, so I would just be assisting Apollo. He would be doing most of the lifting. I was like, I don't even think I could lift a person.
Does anybody have a rope?
Yeah, well,
Yeah, I think we got ropes in our bags.
Okay.
yeah, we got rope.
Wait.
I was like, I always have
Most
rope.
people start with ropes, but
Yeah, that's what I was like. Yeah, you always got rope, but I was like, shit, we might not. But I've got a rope.
We got rope.
I don't got a rope.
You don't have a rope?
Not in my inventory. Don't look like.
That's
I mean, it
fine.
doesn't matter what you got. We're not gonna go searching through to look for it.
Okay.
Because one of us has a rope.
Yeah.
Um,
What is she doing?
playing with the
Why don't we just lower
pencil.
somebody down and grab her and then pull them back up? Why do we have to Misty step down?
because we're weak and old and we can't
Yeah.
lower somebody down.
Apollo can. He's young and virile.
How he doesn't have hands?
He's got teeth. He is very adept at chomping on strings.
What is
Well-
he gonna like? Chomp down, let go, chomp down, let go. Like what is
Why
he
would
gonna?
he let go? No, he just walked backwards.
Yeah.
20 feet down this hallway.
Yeah, so I'll tie the rope to me, and then Apollo can slowly walk forward and lower me down, and then once I'm down there, we can Apollo and I can lift her up and pour one of these health potions in her belly, and then Apollo can pull her out, and I can Misty step out, or just wait, and then Apollo can pull us both out.
Yeah,
So
you should.
Apollo's lowering you down and then
Mhm.
gonna try and fly down.
No.
Yeah,
Wait,
because he's got to get her back
what?
out. You said someone with thumbs needed to help.
Yeah, I just am trying to understand how he's gonna.
I guess he doesn't really. Well, no.
Okay, here's what
He's
what
gonna
I was
help me
thinking.
lift her off, and then we're gonna heal her with a healing potion, and then tie the rope, and then she can hold, and he can pull her back out, the same way
I
I
mean,
got down.
you're looking at the spikes down there, and while they are spaced out as if like a human is standing vertical, you don't really see the lengthwise space needed for Apollo
Oh,
in his large size to be
So,
just standing down there.
so
so
you lower your
So like
so
a
Apollo
person
lowers
can stand, but Apollo can't.
Apollo lowers you down, right? You pull her off of the spikes, give her health potion, then wrap the rope around both of you, and then me and Gail will help Apollo pull the two of you out. Well, by backing up through the hallway.
we could just do one at a time on the way out.
For that,
Yeah, that's probably better.
I just don't. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, so anyway, I'll lower me down there, and I'll attempt to lift her. How much up is there above it? Like,
Well,
could
before you
Apollo
do that,
fly directly above it and help me, like?
Oh no, definitely not.
what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say I was gonna use a spell slot to make some good berries to give you so that we don't have to use a health potion. But like I want to have this plan thought out so I don't just burn a spell slot for nothing. Like
Is there a reason why we can't do the lower Adelaide down? She gives the good berry, it helps her off, gives the good berries, and then once everybody's good, everybody get pulled out one at a time.
I mean,
That
you can lower as many people down there as you want with a rope. You can feed her good berries. That's legal.
how much
Is
healing does a good
Adelaide
berry do? 1
1 point.
point? Is that enough? I mean, I guess in the magic
but
of D&D, that would be
you get
fine.
10 of them.
I'm not gonna give you one way or the other because you only rolled a 13 on your medicine check.
You get 10 of them.
We got 10. 10 good berries.
What
That's
was
enough,
the
right?
what was the precedent on eating 10 good? But you said that was okay for us to do, even though like caloric.
It's fine. We're
Okay.
not gonna care about that. It does take 10 individual actions, so but
To eat?
you're not in combat.
I have 3 healing potions. Like, why don't we just give her a healing potion?
You
I'm
have
just
I
gonna
mean,
say it. Like, isn't one of you like a healer? Don't you
No,
have a spell?
I don't.
yeah, I have healing word, but like the good
So-
berries give more hit points than healing word does.
Okay. I mean,
Is
that
healing
true.
word a cantrip?
No,
Oh.
no, it is not.
Okay.
Neither is good berries.
Yeah, that's.
So
Yeah, I don't care.
you
Apollo's
you
lowered.
have plenty of healing options.
If you want to use a health potion, use a health potion. I just thought good berries would give 10 hit points.
That's up
Raise the
to
health
you. If
potion.
you want to use a spell slot.
I mean, they last 24 hours, so.
But we
if
were
you
just
don't
going to
them
use
now,
all of them.
Sure, so you're going to try to go down there, and I'm going to give you the good berries, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm making the good berries. Here it is.
So Gale just pooped out. Like, it's like you turn into a rabbit and you just poop out little.
Oh, by the way, are there some stones around us?
Ooh, stocked up on pebbles.
The walls look like they're stone. All right, Apollo has lowered me down.
Roll a d4. You can find some dislodged wall pieces lying about.
All right, I'm gonna.
Where's the
On the right.
D4?
Oh, that's D4.
That's the D4.
Have we even talked to her at all? Like,
She kind of seems delirious.
yeah.
Like she's.
Well, I mean, she's got a spike in her Tim Tam. Okay, is she little? Is she
No,
light?
I mean she's a medium-sized creature.
Uh-oh.
So how successful am I at attempting to remove her while shoving good berries in her mouth?
Looks like you'll have to, you could feed her good berries on the spike, and
But
it
I
would
don't.
just reopen the wound every time it tried to
Yeah.
heal, and you'd have to lift her off the spike.
How
You
tall
think
is
that's
it?
gonna be at least a strength check?
Yeah, but like, I'm just gonna say, "Call me mommy," as I lift her.
Okay.
You're not
All
going to
right.
try to give her any good berries first?
I mean, she's still impaled, so any healing
just
will
thought-
be negated
Okay.
by the giant spike in her abdomen.
Yeah.
I'll like, can she? She's probably not coherent enough. Like, hold this in your mouth, swallow it when you get off the spike.
There we go.
I'm just gonna pull her up and flip her, and she's gonna roll over and land on another one, and then we're just gonna leave. Okay, guys?
Don't
I thought
do
you went to put your near your mouth, and I thought you were gonna say you were gonna baby bird it.
That would be amazing.
That's a
So,
new plan.
Good choice.
call me Mama Bird. Okay,
Gross.
it is what it is.
All right.
Do I get
We've talked a lot.
advantage if she calls me mommy?
Let's So are we have a rope tied to Apollo. He's gonna lower her by backing back down that corridor. And what are you doing, Gail? What are you doing, Esther, during this process?
I guess we'll try to help with the rope.
Yeah. we've got our hands on the rope to
They're doing the like when you're backing a car up.
hands on rope, making sure that Adelaide doesn't fall.
All right. No problem. Y'all tie it to Adelaide. She rappels down the side, lands between two spikes, and you're at the bottom of the pit.
I feel alive.
Make a perception roll for me.
Oh, beans.
No, he was at the other cave.
Hey. 14.
I swear to God, if Beans shows up, because
A 14. In and amongst the spikes, you're looking, and near the base of one of them is like it's like the spikes were made to descend into the floor, and there's like a little bit of a hole around it, and you can just barely see the nubby piece of wood sticking up out of that hole, like it's wedged by the spike, and it's sticking up.
So, like, if I knocked it loose, the spikes would go down?
Make an investigation check for me.
Ooh, I'm good at investigation. Knock on wood. Knock on wooden
knock
stick.
on wood right now.
Hey, that's 23.
23. You think that it's not part of the mechanism. It's almost like something that has fallen and gotten wedged in amongst it.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
And you said that the
So if
spikes
I
look like it's supposed to go down, but maybe this is wedged in there.
So if I were to kick it.
Do you kick it?
Yeah, so like it looks like, so what you have told me that I see is that the spikes appear to be up, raise, and lower, and there is something wedged in that would prevent them from lowering. Is that what you're telling me?
Come over to the board.
I almost stood up and walked over to you.
Zoom in. Enhance.
Yeah. So there's a penis and a witch hat. Okay.
Oh, what? No, enhance
All right.
on the
So
he's
there's
drawing stuff
there's
on the
a
back.
spike,
Uh-huh.
and it comes up out of a hole in the
Uh-huh.
ground.
And there's a stick. And so it's like it's as if the stick is preventing the spike from lowering.
Your investigation check made you think that is not the case. It's like something just fell and got wedged in that hole.
So moving that won't make it go down.
You don't think so?
Oh.
And it just looks like a stick.
More like the just tip end of a finely crafted quarterstaff.
Oh, so it's like
Well,
her
that's
staff
very different
fell.
from the stick.
Yes.
But okay, so it doesn't. So I've determined this does not matter.
Yes.
Okay, like I can roll really well. That doesn't mean the player understands the hints you're throwing. Okay, so the stick does nothing.
You rolled a 20 something.
Yeah.
You don't think that that's going to have an impact on.
Okay.
But you do know that there is a mechanism for lowering this trap.
Okay. Hey, ladies, look for a button or a lever or a secret panel.
Do you have
Is
is that a investigation roll or something?
Yeah.
I got 0. You got anything?
I got 0 on that.
All right, we're both rolling. We're both looking around.
Y'all are examining the walls.
I'm the only investigator. Can I look? Is there anything else down here? Like there might be a reset switch in the pit. Seems flawed logic.
Oh, I rolled a nat 20.
Let's fucking go.
I go from 1 to 20. It's all the extremes tonight.
That's how we do.
Gail, you are, moving along the wall, just feeling yourself. Not self. That was weird.
Ooh,
You're
baby.
you're
Oh,
feeling yourself.
yeah. I feeling
You're feeling around
good.
the walls, and stereotypical. Like you get to the far side, and there's like iron wall sconce holding a torch, and you go, "Crick," and it like starts to move, but you haven't done it yet.
Well, I do it.
Have you found anything? Maybe tell me. Tell me before you do it so I can shove these berries that are
And the spikes go, and with the wet squelch, it rips out of her chest.
Oh, and I just shove a bunch of good berries in her mouth.
All right, but you throw one good berry in her mouth, and she rises up to 1 hit point, and then she takes 3 points of damage from the bleeding, and you get the impression that you need to overwhelm this, because you're feeding her one, and then she takes damage. You feed her one, she takes damage. So she's going from 0 to 1 to 0 to 1 to 0 to 1 to 0 to 1.
You shove them all in her mouth.
You can't do that.
Okay, health potion.
You can use a health potion if you want.
I don't.
2d4 plus 2.
I have a spell.
How much does the health potion, does that work instantaneously?
Yeah.
Yes.
And how many points is it?
2d4 plus 2.
That sounds better than the how much was the spell? How much did
What
that
if
do?
she attacks
1d4
me?
plus 5.
4 plus 5.
But I'm.
But you've already used a spell, so it's fine. Healing potion. Plah! 2d4.
If it's doing 3 damage each time, then the health potion should be at least enough to close up the wound. Because the minimum is 3. Right?
We'll see.
Oh, what the? Oh, I thought that was a 4. Oh, that's fine.
So 2d4
3,
plus 2, right? So
4,
that should
5.
be
That's
4.
5 points of healing.
5 points of healing, and she, the wound seals up, leaving a white new flesh. But
And then a couple of good berries.
all right, she stabilizes, and she's still.
Who
out of
are you?
If you wait around for a minute or two, and she will come to. And she looks up at you, and she says the same thing back to you. Who are you?
I'm Adelaide.
Well,
Do you want to join our
Gail.
book club?
she's flabbergasted. She's like, oh, I don't know. My name is Glizzlegus.
What?
And yeah, I get that all the time. My parents, weird.
They
I
didn't
know.
love you very much, did they?
They loved me so much, and they couldn't see what was wrong with the name the whole time.
Well, bless them.
But she she thanks you. And she's saying she's internally grateful. And,
Are you
she-
alone down here?
well, I wasn't. Have you seen any sign of? I was with my friends. We were adventuring, and hey, we came upon these portals. And when we came inside, and well,
Did you see a big mouth with a very wet tongue?
We did. It ate one of our friends.
Oh dear. Could you describe your friends? And do they look like the stone statues that we saw in the first room?
Oh,
She describes them to you, and they do not look like the stone statues.
Okay.
do they look like animate pickles or writers? Overworked writers?
Or those tiny people on a loop in the mini
I
dungeon?
need one on you.
She's like, pickles. Yeah, one of my friends got grabbed in the last room. Right, I guess it was a little to the north of where we are now. I ran, and did you see them in that room?
Nope.
Nope, but the pickles.
Just pickles.
She, she describes one of our other friends, and they match almost identically for one of the little figurines that were eternally making their way through that
Oh,
dungeon.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
And
hey, did those little figurines have a healer with them?
No, they're dead.
Wait,
she's
but
like,
they didn't have a healer with them? Is she by
she
chance a healer?
she goes into a minor fit of like almost crying, sobbing.
Oh.
I need all of you to make a wisdom insight check for me.
Hey, that's not a 0.
I get plus twos.
Okay, but I still rolled a 4, so I'm gonna roll for Apollo too. He's listening. Am I still just in the pit with her?
You are, because you.
Let's go ahead and hurry up. Insight is wisdom, and wisdom is +2. Apollo got an 18.
Esther got a 15.
Gail got a 10.
Apollo
15.
is really carrying the team, man. Even
Esther,
just like on the
Apollo,
dice, his roll better than mine.
you don't really know what to think overly much. You just know that her sobbing seems forced.
Oh. Well, maybe you ought to come out of the hole.
She's like, I mean, obviously, right? I mean, you got the rope here. I'll tie myself on. She'll tie herself to it.
Age before beauty, age before beauty.
All right. Gosh. She's like, but I already tied it. You want me to untie it?
Yes, I gave you a compliment. Let me go.
She unties it and I guess hands it over to you.
Thank you. Okay. Adios, Apollo. It's like one of those little
Is that
chair.
quarterstaff still down in the?
Oh, it's smashed. Almost certainly.
Oh, it's
Is
smashed?
it? I'm assuming it's smashed.
The staff, you glance over your shoulder at it, and you can see the tip of the quarterstaff is now still just lying there on the floor, and the rest of the staff is nowhere to be seen.
Oh.
Obviously crushed by the mechanisms of the thing as it retracted.
We probably should have got that out before trying to save this woman.
Eh.
Well, I guess let's try to pull Adelaide up.
Back it up. Back it up. Am I out?
Yes.
Alright. And
We gotta ask this lady something before we let her out of the hole, but I don't know what to ask.
Hey! Where's that rope?
oh, here we go. I'm getting it for you. Oh shit, my hip. Ah, fuck. I'll be right there.
Let's
This This lady's a little sus, but we already put a lot of health potions investment into her.
Let's just get her out of the hole.
Okay, here's your rope.
All right, she ties it onto herself, and
I'm gonna
unless
hide
you say
behind Esther.
otherwise,
No,
y'all
Apollo
lift
will.
her up out of the. All right.
We did just save her.
You're welcome for saving your life,
Indeed,
Miss
thank you.
Glimmer Gas.
Still Gus.
But look,
It is spelled
you seem
GLE.
you're a man.
I am not. How dare you?
You've got a beard. You have a very.
So, she started crying when we asked her about, kept pressing her about her friends.
Mm-hmm.
I say we keep following that line of questioning. Where was the last time you saw your friends?
Well, I mean, we we lost one of them, and we kind of got separated. Yeah, when one of our party they lost their butt. I know it's weird to say, but they lost their butt.
We've been there.
Been
and
there, done that.
and they kind of broke down and wouldn't come with us any further.
Yep.
And then we lost another one when we went into this room with a maze, and we couldn't figure it out. And
So can I roll, or maybe Apollo should roll since he was the one that noticed, like an insight or something, to see if
nice.
she's lying.
You don't have to. She's telling the truth.
She's telling the truth. She just isn't really sad that they're all dead. Okay.
That is the impression that Apollo got,
Okay.
and Esther got.
That is the impression that I get.
And they lost us. She said she and another were full on running to try and get out of this room that kept changing shapes. And then the pickles got her last friend.
Yeah.
The last thing she remembers is that the floor fell out from under her.
It does appear as though, yes. And then there were spikes.
And then there were spikes.
So.
Were you close to these friends of yours?
Sorry?
Were you close with these friends of yours?
Oh, yes, very close. We were the best of friends. You can
Do
roll.
me and Apollo believe her?
No, no, you don't.
It's fine if you didn't get along with your. Oh wait, hold on, Apollo. Don't be a lying bitch. It's fine if you didn't get along with them. I don't like these humans.
I don't know what you're trying to say. We were the best of friends, and she's getting like high pitched and defensive.
You're suspicious. You're super suspicious.
You know what? I don't need this. Thank you for saving me, and I'm sure my staff is around here somewhere. You can take that as a reward. I'm out of here. And she flips her hair.
You're broken
I
in
don't.
staff down there? I don't know about that. I think we demand a bigger reward.
Well, she goes to push past Apollo.
Apollo's gonna stop her. Be like, hold on.
I mean, are we really gonna extort this person for a reward?
No, but like she's gonna like everyone else in your party has died. You're just gonna wander off by yourself. Why don't you stay with us?
It's just like
You're just feeling like bitchy.
I'm feeling really attacked because you're saying I don't care about my friends, even though I said it and we just met. Like, I think I'm just gonna leave. Are you trying to persuade her to stay?
No.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a great idea.
But Apollo's not gonna move out of the way. She's gonna have to try and get past him, and he's gonna.
I mean, maybe she could tell us more about. I mean, she She went through the rooms we did, right? Like she just described
Yeah.
all the rooms we went through.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think she's made it any further than we have. She did spring this trap though, which is nice.
Are you gonna get out of my way, or am I gonna have to make you? And her hand starts to glow red.
Uh-oh. There's no need for that. We're all good friends here.
We
All good
actually
good
like
friends.
each other.
We have
She's like, "Oh, how dare you?" And she reaches out and touches Gale on the shoulder. Gale, you can make a perception roll
Gail
to
didn't do
react.
anything. Gail didn't say anything to her.
I'm aware, but man, you're next to her, Gale.
Was she too scared to attack the cat? The cat's the
Actually,
one
you're
giving her
right.
shit.
He's trying to get past the cat. She reaches out and touches the cat on the nose. You can make a perception roll to try and react.
What's that
Why
plus?
Gail? Poor Gail.
You're standing next to her, man.
Can he have advantage because he's suspicious of her? Doesn't matter. Got it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Why, I mean, why are we trying to stop this woman? Like,
I want to know what happened to her friends and why she doesn't seem to care.
I just think she's
Also, I don't want us to be part
suspicious.
of our party.
Okay,
You
yeah,
don't
that
like
was. She just seems suspicious. He got a 23 on perception.
Well, you see it. She'll have to roll without advantage to hit you. Roll initiative.
Oh,
Since y'all
why
want
didn't we
to.
save this woman?
Gail.
Why didn't we
Flip
just
the
let her
spikes.
go?
because anyone who acts weird after you save their life is son of a bitch. I rolled a nat 1. I'm taking all of Adelaide's dice and throwing them in the garbage.
I know, I stopped. Do it again.
Okay.
I can't believe this turned into a fight. This is.
It feels
Oh,
tracks.
why you gotta be so cunty?
I'm a cat, bitch.
Gail got a 21.
We would have taken a rest we've had. Buzz will be with us. 8.
I'm pretty sure we did because I think I got a spell slot back because we took a short rest.
You're
No,
right.
we were
You
going to
did.
take a short rest, but then we didn't.
We took a short rest earlier on.
Nah, she took her arcane recovery during the short rest after the pickle room. So yeah, you don't have that one until you take the.
So can we say that Buzzlebee's here if we took a short rest while the lady was screaming?
No, we didn't. We didn't.
You
take
didn't
a
take
short
it,
Oh.
rest.
so you don't have that spell slot.
I don't know which one It was probably a second level. I'll just mark off a second level spell.
That's fine.
Ooh, and then
Alright.
I need to go back and where is that thing? Arcane recovery. Okay.
All right, I'm rolling to hit during
Wait, no, I was trying to do math.
her surprise round.
Initiative. Not that surprise.
Rolling to hit Apollo.
5, and he rolled a 7.
I don't want to.
Yeah, you do.
16 to hit on Apollo.
Ooh.
Misses. Bitch. What did you guys roll? You're not over here.
I rolled a 21.
Esther had an 8.
All right. Gail, you're first. 21.
Shillelagh!
A glowing staff.
Oh, wait. Very important. Before we go into this, Gale had looked around for pebbles and then rolled a 1 on the 4-sided dice.
Does that
Okay.
mean I found one pebble? What does that mean?
You found enough to have a casting of that spell, whatever that is.
Okay, well, I'm going to look for more pebbles later.
You can make a pebble roll once per room.
Okay. I can't believe we're gonna attack this woman we just had to save from the fucking.
Used up a spell slot.
Ah,
You don't have to attack her.
Used up a potion. Yeah, you don't have to. You can negotiate. You can settle this whole thing down. You're going first. You have that option. You have the power.
Just go full Abe
Or you
Lincoln.
could just pull that
Calm
lever.
down. Just calm down.
You could also just push that lever back in and push her back in the hole. It's up to you.
Those all sound like options.
can I ready an action for if she attacks again?
Sure.
That sounds like an inaction.
Okay, I just want to say leave peacefully and like raise my shillelagh stick. I'm readying an action for if she attacks again.
Okay. Understood.
You're really gonna do this just because a cat was a bitch to you?
No, I'm attacking because you wouldn't get out of my way, and you're holding me prisoner.
Apollo, please let her go.
Whose turn is it now?
I'm not at the thing. Let's see. Apollo.
Oh. He will step to the side and then do a sort of a like a not like a claw, but like a not like a grapple, but like a shove, like a just this big old paw, just woof and knock her back,
What's your goal?
to just knock her past him, like to go to this way, just like you bitch.
So you want to move aside
Yeah.
and try and
And then just
force
shove her.
her path?
Yeah, just
she's not gonna fight you for it, so you
Okay.
just all right. She's like, good. I'm glad you saw reason. And she kind of moves into the hex you pushed her into, and now you're down in her hex, and she's where you were. All right.
Go now. Get.
She's like, it's not my
You're
turn.
pushing her back towards the pickles.
Esther, it's your turn.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
That's where she was trying to go.
Her hand still glows an ominous red.
Apollo's growling.
I mean, I guess I'll ready Eldritch Blast, but I'm gonna just say, okay, goodbye now.
As
All
you
right.
point your finger.
All
I'm gonna
right.
put the thumbs up on the other side, like Buddy Christ style.
It's her turn. She backs out of it using a disengage and 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. She passes through the door back into the long room and closes it.
You mean the room with the giant dead dragon in it?
You hear, what the fuck?
You're welcome for saving your life, you ungrateful brat. Let us know if you want to join our book club.
You hear, fat chat! And then it fades. All right, what are y'all doing?
Good luck not dying, you dumb cunt.
All right. Is there anything else of interest in this room?
You take a quick look around, and not really. There are two doors leaving it.
Oh, I see. Well,
And
which door y'all like?
I don't want to go through this one because I'm in front. I vote that
There
away.
it is. Let's check the other door for traps.
All right, so y'all are going this way or this way?
You probably should not go first.
All right, I go. Apollo, who opens the
Esther,
door?
you
Apollo
check the
has
door
no
for
thumbs.
Who opens
I
the
will
door?
open the door.
Check for traps.
I'm
Yeah.
checking for traps.
There's no traps. You open the door.
Listen, the first time you don't check for
Apollo,
traps, you fall into a
Right.
spike pit.
I'm letting Apollo go in first if that works.
You
Are
open the
those
door.
doors?
It swings open, and at the center of this room floats a tiny orb of energy that lights the area up. The room,
What are all? Is that a billion doors? What is all this?
the room has many doors on its walls.
Oh shit. Are they glowy orange and blue?
No, they're just
Okay.
elaborate doors.
I
Two
check
of
for
the
traps.
doors, two of the doors appear different than the rest.
Which two?
Different how?
Most of them have black borders. Two of them have silver borders. And with a quick interpretation of like kind of looking at the one you're at, the door that you're standing at, if seen from the inside, has silver borders.
Okay.
So
So
the
we think silver
implication
borders
is,
have the normal doors.
yeah, they leads to they open to a place.
Well, we don't know
And
because
there's a
we still don't
glowy
know.
orb in the middle.
Yes. In the center of the room floats a tiny orb of energy that lights up the area.
With Apollo's true sight, can he spot any visual illusions?
Illusions.
No,
Nope,
it's
it's
all
just an
all
orb.
real.
Well, before we start opening up these doors, anybody want to go into the spiky room and take a short break and maybe resummon Buzzleby?
We only get one more short rest.
Oh, okay.
To confirm, y'all are currently in the spiky room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have not. The door is open to the Orby Dorby room, but I don't think we've walked in yet.
No.
That is also my understanding.
Can I, and you said the orb is floating? Are those like lasers around it? Or is that just supposed to be its glow?
No, that's a kind of like a pattern on the floor underneath it.
Oh, so it's like a summoning sort of thing, maybe. Can
Is
we,
there a
okay,
permanent?
is there some sort of like arcane investigation or something that I can do to try and make sense of this orb and its
Not
significance?
not from a distance. I mean, you're standing 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet away from it right
Well,
now.
yeah, but okay. But, okay, okay, okay. Um, are there any traps that we could see in for Apollo? Like if he were to go in, is there any like?
Apollo goes in the
No,
room
no,
and starts.
he's curious. He's just looking around to see if there's anything.
Apollo goes into the room, pads around, doesn't find anything of trap wise, and nothing harms him, and then he comes back to y'all.
Well, he's just in there.
Did he catch the orb?
No. I would like, let me ponder the orb, please. Excuse, hip, hop, hip. Yes, it's an orb.
Tell us what you see.
Now that I'm closer and I've put my readers on, can I?
You still seem to be about 5 feet
Oh,
away
you're
from the orb.
such a bitch! The lines are confusing and I don't want to cross the thing.
You should put on your long distance glasses, not your readers, Adelaide.
You move right up to the edge of the lines that are underneath it, and
Squint.
you can make an Arcana check. DC 10. What? DC 20.
What?
That
That's a
was
big one.
mean. Does anyone have a proficiency in Arcana that would like to provide assistance? No, it's
Doubtful.
just me. I'm the
Yeah, let's
only Arcana.
Does
Yeah.
that mean I got a?
Yeah, you got proficiency.
I have proficiency in Arcana.
Oh!
I got 2+2. Woo!
That means
That's
that you need to move closer if you want to assist.
Yes, assist. Come to me, friend, because that roll was shit. Okay. So that means I get a roll with advantage, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's not how Arcana works. That's not how anything works.
Oh, shit. Well.
I'm gonna go ahead and move up, I guess.
I got a 16.
Gail, you move up to that doorway and you
Oh,
look in.
no.
You look in on the orb, and you feel like you can see the face of your long deceased mother.
What?
And she's kind of looking
Mom?
out at you, and she's beckoning you into the room.
Oh shit.
I need you to make a DC 15 wisdom saving throw.
Oh shit.
And this didn't happen to anyone else?
Nope.
What do I add to that? Just my.
It's your wisdom saving throw modifier. I'm not sure what it is, but you should have a saving throw
Ooh, you have a
section
plus
on your.
7.
Yeah, I mean you're
Oh shit. Where's
a druid, so you have a really good wisdom saving throw.
I don't know where it is on the, like if you're looking on your phone, but there's a whole saving throw section, and you've got a plus 7 for wisdom.
Ooh.
That's a 2.
Plus 7.
Plus 7? So 9?
While a plus 7 is impressive,
Yeah, the
Yeah.
homepage.
sadly that is not enough to meet your DC 15 requisite.
You rolling like Adelaide tonight.
And you feel this draw as your body takes a step into the room.
Mima!
He comes into the room saying, Mima! And then you hear, and the door slams behind you.
Did
Oh, no.
you say Mima, Gail?
My Mima!
Yeah, you feel this force just evaporate, and you don't know why you're in here now. You do remember
Oh
your
shit.
Mima's face, but
I didn't know you were half orb.
Your mother was an orb?
On my mother's side, yes.
Oh,
how do you? That's how she's so good at magic.
yeah, that must have been where it came from.
Something is strange about this orb.
You think it might be your mother? Maybe she will join our book club. Did your mother like to read?
Oh, she's
As
a
Gale
poker
enters the
lover.
room and the door slams behind you, flash of light emanates out, and as the light clears and y'all's eyes adapt back to the room, all of the doors have black outlines.
Oh.
Can we remember which ones were silver?
Ones
Blatantly.
that led out.
You remember which directions were the silver ones.
Check for traps.
Did it? Yeah. Did it? I've got eyelash in my eye. Did it spin? What did it spin? Like in a fair ride? You know, like.
You really can't tell. I mean, you
Oh,
remember
yeah.
the directions. You don't feel disoriented.
Honey, I feel disoriented all the time.
All right, I want to check the door that Gail just came in for traps.
You don't find any.
All right, guys, I'm gonna try. I somehow think this is gonna be futile, but I feel like
As
I
an
we should
aside, did
watch
she
the
make the
door.
Arcana check?
Who did?
Did she succeed on the DC 20 Arcana check? I didn't hear.
I don't believe
Me?
so.
Yeah.
I didn't pass.
Okay.
I didn't hit a 20. It was like a 16 or something.
Do that later.
All right. So what did you say you were doing, Esther?
Checking the door.
No
Alright,
traps.
We gotta change spots.
I'm gonna
Well,
move
we're gonna
further
try
away
try
from the
door
door.
handle to see what happens if we try to open it.
I won't be standing near this door when you make this attempt. Just so we're clear.
You can open to the spot I'm at if you want to do that. Like,
Well, then you try it.
no.
Well, then move over. Move the
All
fuck
right.
out the way.
Move, bitch.
Esther says, "Move out the way, bitch," and she opens the door that's right here. Right.
Yeah. Yes, correct.
All right. You open that door, and you can see through that door. You can see Gail's back as the door behind Gail opens inwards.
I can see Gail's back. Oh shoot.
Okay,
I'm gonna
so
reach through and poke
so she
Gail.
opened this one.
Gail, you feel a poop poop on your shoulder behind you.
So she opened this one, and this one opened.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Can
I'm gonna close the door and tell Gail to open her door. The one that I just poked her through.
Okay.
Gail, you open that door, and you can. Adelaide, a door hits you in the back of the head as it opens behind you. Dunk. And Gail, you see Adelaide's head as she's going, ah.
maybe we open the doors a little more slowly, ladies.
So it's not the one from behind Apollo. It's the one over to the southeast.
It's this one right here that just opened.
Oh, okay.
So Gail opened this one, and this one opened in turn.
Hmm.
Okay. Well, this is not good, guys. This is not good, guys, at all.
Your mother
Shall we keep opening
is a
doors
bitch.
to see what happens?
What if we tried to open two at the same time?
Let's do it. Let's open Gail, Adelaide, and Esther open their respective doors.
Let's try two first, and then we'll try three. Like,
Which two?
All right, you two open your doors.
Sure. Both open this door.
All right.
So who's
Gail
doing what?
and Esther open. Gail and Esther open their doors.
All right, Gail and Esther open their. Y'all each reach forward. 1, 2, 3, and you feel an insurmountable force. I need each of you to make a strength check.
Ooh.
We're very strong.
Well, that's not gonna do very much. Wow, the nat ones just keep coming tonight.
Esther.
Great. I don't hear
You get a -1.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I wanted to check.
Can I do any further investigating?
-1. I got 7.
Esther, you're pulling on this door and it's resisting for a minute, but then it suddenly just flies open. And Gail, yours, while it was resisting, now flies twice as fast and just boom, and it hits you in the nose for 1 hit point of damage. And Esther, you see Gail's face through that door you just opened really hard.
Hey, guys.
Can I like look at this orb? Is it doing anything different when the doors are opening and closing? Like does it light up? Does it
As you begin to investigate the orb, and they are stumbling from their tug of war match, everything flashes again, poof, and all the doors open. And inside of each one of them is just pure blackness.
Can Apollo see?
No.
Apollo's all of the hair on his body was pff. It's like
I'm gonna press
In
digitate
all
to light a
directions.
small fire.
Sorry?
I'm gonna press the digitate to light a small fire in front of me, in the room in front of me.
Yeah, the room you're in lights up with your fire, but there is still dim light emitting from the orb in the middle. But the light both from the dim orb and your prestidigitation, which it hits this black surface and just it's like a sheer wall of blackness inside the door jams.
Does it look
can
like
I'm gonna
solid?
cast Mage Hand and
Okay.
see if it can go in there. Look, I even have a Mage Hand. Hold on.
All right.
Boop.
Your mage hand goes through a door. I need you to make a d12 roll for me.
D12. D12. That's a 9er.
A 9er?
Mm-hmm.
You know, the mage hand goes through into the blackness, disappears from view for a moment. You wait for about 10 seconds, and it comes through the door behind Apollo into the room.
Apollo does that, like when cats get scared and they go and jump straight up. He does that. Apollo doesn't like darkness that he can't see into.
How many doors are in here?
11? How many
Is it-
doors?
are the
Are there
walls
12?
on-
Because I rolled a d12.
That's good. Well, are the walls on either side of Apollo and then the one behind him also doors? Like, so Apollo's got 3 doors near him? Oh, no, he's got 1,
4.
2, 3, 4. Okay, I see. 4.
Maybe we should just blast this orb.
Ooh.
You're gonna
What's
shoot your
it
mother?
close?
Why don't you just try poking it? Just what if
Let's
we get the
poke it with
mage hand?
Orb aside!
What if the mage hand crosses over the?
It crosses over and approaches the orb.
What if it? Poke, poke,
Okay.
poke.
It touches the orb, and it like where it touches, it fragments and like disintegrates and goes into the orb.
So it sucked the hand into the orb.
Yep.
Do I still feel any sort of connection to the hand, or is it just gone now?
No, your connection is broken.
Can I cast another mage hand?
You can.
Okay, just so long as it didn't like steal my spell somehow. I don't know.
No.
Hey, Apollo, you want to fetch?
Um,
All right, what are y'all doing?
is this a
Well,
is
we're
this a
not poking it again.
puzzle? Is this a puzzle or All right, I'm gonna. Yeah, can I roll a check to see if there's some riddle I'm supposed to be solving? Is there any runes? Are there any writing?
You thoroughly investigate the room you're in using your knowledge and arcana, and you don't see anything in this room
There's no
that
clues.
would lead you to believe there's like a riddle going on. You're welcome to make another DC roll on trying to figure out like the lines and the purpose of the orb, but it's DC 25 now.
Oh,
Can I still get Gail's assist? No, Esther's
Esther's.
assist.
Esther's,
Yeah.
yes.
As long as
Just
she's
assist.
willing to offer it.
All right, Esther, let's spend a little bit more time really staring at this orb. Hey, ha, 24. Oh, you said it's a 25, didn't you? Motherfucker.
Close. You feel like you begin to grasp something,
Emerald.
you know, but it slips away.
All I know for sure is fuck this orb.
What are y'all doing?
I'm gonna take a rope and toss it through one of the toss one in through one of the doorways.
All right.
You have something like a trick, make it go through.
I assume you're holding on to it.
Yeah,
Just chuck
holding on to the rope.
Hold on to
I'm
one
holding
end.
on to one end of the rope and I'm tossing in another end.
Wait, we
Gotcha.
could use my mage hand. It could hold onto the rope.
I mean, I'm just waiting to see what happens here.
All right, all right. He pulls it out, has the coils, tosses the coils in, holding on still, and it enters, and the rope on your end just sticks in like it hadn't fallen to the ground. It's like floating midair. And after about 10 seconds, you can feel it. Adelaide, you feel a rope hit your leg, and if anybody's watching, Gale goes from standing like this to going shoo, shoo, and sucked in through the portal.
Oh shit, Gale! I'm gonna get out of the way. I'm getting out of the way.
Let the rope go.
You didn't really have a chance. It just sucked you in.
I am jumping out of that doorway in case she comes flying through it.
About 10 seconds later, Gale, you come flying into the room again and land on the ground. I need you to make me a d12 roll.
Okay.
10 seconds is a long time to panic about what just happened to our friend.
It is a long time when you think about it.
Right click it. What does a 12 look like?
Almost like a 20.
Right click that.
I think if you hover over the bags, it'll say the names.
Oh, but
Yeah,
then
I
we'd
think
have to
so.
get more out.
Fair enough. Mine's right here.
Somebody put a bunch of 8s up here.
I can't imagine. How dare
Here,
you, Sarah?
use this one.
No wait, I think I got one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this
that's
is a
it.
12.
Yeah.
I'll put my dice away like a responsible.
Seven.
Did you say 7?
7.
All right. Gale, you land in the room amongst the others, and you can just hear this constant
Teams doesn't
and
like
it's
it.
just
Your beat is
constant,
tuned out.
constant.
So I hear a constant beep. If I do this, does it stop anything? Does it help?
It does.
So it's external.
Who's making that noise?
Can anyone else hear it?
Esther, Adelaide, and Apollo Gale says, "Who's making that noise?" And that noise has been constant the whole time y'all have been here. And you're wondering what's up with Gale.
Wait, we think the noise has been constant the whole time?
It
Oh,
has
no,
been
the
constant the whole time. From the moment you stepped in this room, it's been making that noise. And Gale is acting like it wasn't.
The darkest timeline.
Oh shit.
Fuck this game.
I still feel like I would not have held on to that rope that long.
Unfortunately, magic is involved.
Has anything changed about Gale to Esther and Apollo and Adelaide's perception?
Other than that, she's spouting nonsense about not having heard this the whole time. No.
So, did she appear to be, in all respects, our same Gale?
Other
From
than
our
spouting
unmuted-
other than spouting nonsense about not hearing this same sound the whole time, yes.
And we have definitely heard this the whole time.
The whole time. What are y'all doing?
Well, the rope trick didn't help very much.
Oh hell, it gave us a clue. It just didn't help you.
Gale,
Because
go
throw
back.
things at the orb.
Sorry?
So is the rope and Gale now all back in the room?
Yeah, all back in the room. Over by Adelaide.
Oh shit, that's Esther. Sorry.
What did Gale? What did you see while you were being pulled through the darkness?
Gale, it was instantaneous. You tossed it, and you came out the other door.
But for
There
us,
was
it
no
10
delay.
seconds. For us, it was 10 seconds. For her, there was no delay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I tell you. Yeah.
No, you were gone for 10 seconds. We sat here and panicked for 10 seconds before you showed up.
We sat here for 10 seconds listening to the boop.
No, it's more like an
I love that Teams keeps, like, once you hit a certain pitch, Teams just, like, blocks it out for us.
Mm-hmm.
You're fortunate. Imagine that I'm typing the letter E over and over and over again.
It's terrible. I'm in the room.
Is there any way that I can double check to make sure that this is really our Gale and that she hasn't been swapped out, or that she isn't a Gale from a different multiverse? A multiverse in which this thing is not screaming E at us?
I mean, unless you have some type of clairvoyant spell or something.
This is just the way it is now.
I got a genie.
Apollo can cast clairvoyance.
Quick, what do you put on pasta? What's the cheesy stuff you put on pasta?
Cheddar?
No, the white one.
Parmigiano.
Papagiano.
What? Parmesan.
All right. What are y'all doing?
Well, Dale failed the Parmesan test, so throwing her back in the hole.
I mean,
Yeah,
this is just what,
go
like,
back in the hole, Gale. Go back through the door. See if you
It's
come
dark
out the
in
other
there.
one.
They're
Go.
telling you, like, coming in on you, Gale, and they're
Go
like,
in the hole.
go in the hole.
Go in the
Go
hole.
in the hole, Gale.
Go in the hole. Go in the hole. Get.
Leave me alone!
Apollo, push her. Push. Go in the hole.
Are you resisting,
Leave me
Gale, or are you going
alone.
in the hole?
No!
Hey, Gale. Well, okay,
No, she's not
so let me-
resisting.
hold on. We do have like an ogre and a spider, perhaps, that we could throw through a hole.
Apollo, I need you to
No.
make a strength. I need you to make a strength check, and Gail, I need you to resist if you're resisting.
Wait, are we really? I'm not really trying to push Gale into a
What
hole.
the
here.
That's
fuck?
what I was told is happening. So if you're resisting and you're really doing it, I need those rolls. Otherwise, say something.
I won't do it. Apollo, stand down.
Apollo stands down, Gail.
Oh, you're such a dick.
Now, Apollo's like starting fights left and right.
Apollo doesn't like this fucky cave. Darkness should not be
Alright.
darkness. I can see everywhere all the time.
All right, I'm starting to think about like blasting this orb here.
I mean, first, why don't we just toss things at it? Like,
At the orb, you do have a pebble.
Ooh, roll for pebbles.
Oh yeah, roll for
well,
pebbles.
can I get
You
some
are
pebbles
in a
on
new
this
room.
thing?
You can roll for pebbles.
Potentially 2 new
Roll for
rooms. Can
Oh
Gel?
yeah, technically.
Me roll for pebbles.
Is it raining donuts outside or anything?
There's no windows.
I would love it, Joan. I want a churro now.
I got a 1 again.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a 1 out of 4. Okay, I thought you on a
Found
20.
another pebble.
Well, shit. I don't know what the fuck to do in this room.
I have a baggie of sand. I'm going to throw a handful of sand at it.
Pocket sand.
Oh,
Good idea.
Roll a d12 for me.
Oh no.
is this one the 12?
I thought that was a solid idea.
I know. I got a nod of approval. I felt good about the decision.
Well, you got to roll a die.
D12, please.
Well, I'm trying to highlight it and I accidentally grabbed it. We're working here. We're trying, guys. We don't have really good manual dexterity.
Well, you're old.
We're playing this game with mittens. We're playing this game with like Hulk gloves. Uh-oh, that looks like a
4.
4? That's a solid number. That seems like a good number.
yeah. 4 is a solid good number.
Well,
Good
it's
number.
definitely not a fraction or a decimal, so.
True. It's true. It is an integer.
Sand flies out and hits Apollo in the face
Just
from the door in front of him.
Raph!
But yeah, like,
We threw it at the orb, not at the door.
Oh, sorry. I thought you threw it at a door.
No, they threw it at the
No,
orb.
orb.
Apologies. I misunderstood. You threw it at the orb. It hits the orb, sticks to its surface, and then goes into dust. And then it swirls around the orb, and then it gets absorbed.
It's already dust. How does sand get more dusty than?
Its particulate gets finer.
I gotta get hit the bathroom.
Pretty coarse sand you got
I
there.
guess that's break time.
Ooh, while Gail's distracted, shove her in the door.
Go in the door. Go in the door, Gail. Go in the door.
Stop trying to put me in the door.
Gail went in the door. I heard Gail door.
If
She wants to go in the
Gail,
door.
if Gail walks through a door in real life, she walks through a door in the game.
Gail about to pee in the computer.
Piss for the hallway. Aim real good. And around the corner.
Curve the bullet. If you like a water hose, if you just whipped it, just.
But the stream still hits all spray.
If any part of it actually landed in the toilet, I'd consider it a win.
I guess that is possible.
They're states away. We don't have to clean it up.
That's fair.
There's no losing for us.
Encourage this bad behavior.
Esther, go through the door.
Esther, what are you doing? Adelaide, what are you doing? Apollo, what are you doing?
Apollo
Well,
was
Esther-
not gonna go through a door. Adelaide's about ready
Adelaide,
to.
You got something to throw at it? Maybe poke it with?
The orb? I did a
yeah.
mage hand and it ate it, just like it did the sand.
Let's see here.
And they don't come back that way. Maybe that is the way we're supposed to go. We could stand around for 10 minutes and you could bring Buzzlebee back.
I'm back, Master. What do you want from me?
Go in the
Don't
orb.
touch that thing.
Go touch the orb. Do it.
Go in the room.
Do
Go in
it.
the room, Buzzlebee. Go in the room.
Around and goes, what? What?
Does
What
he
are you
have a
trying to do?"
butt? Wait, number one, is he really back?
Wait.
In
First,
realisticness, it will take an hour to
Oh.
see him. It's 10 times
Yeah.
the spells.
We're not pulling him back until we're doing a short rest. So
Unless you burn a spell slot on it, then it can be done in 10 minutes.
oh, no, not gonna do that.
So is there anything we can send through all these doors at the same time?
Oh yeah, can we just like get a bunch of them butlers, bunch of hands?
No, I can only have one.
That's why I was trying to do the.
Ooh, I can prestidigitate 3 balls.
Prestidigitate what?
I can prestidigitate 3 balls. You know, like our wolves. They were eating our balls. I can have 3 at a time.
What happened to those wolves?
Yeah.
We left them back at the place. They're in the
At the town?
stables, yeah.
Oh, they're
In,
in the
in
stables.
Fandelver.
And somebody is feeding them.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure y'all did actually pay someone.
Yeah. We covered, yeah. There was a conversation about that. Because we didn't bring them with us on that last thing where we went to the caves. We left
All
because
right.
I said what's his face was gonna get a snuggle with them, and you said that they weren't letting them in the hotel, which is shitty.
Apollo, make a perception
So,
roll.
uh-oh.
Does he get advantage because his eyes are really wide?
No.
What do you see? We are specialized.
Everybody else can make one with disadvantage.
Oh, nuts.
He got a
D20?
19.
Apollo, you see blackness creeping out of the doors closest to Adelaide, Esther, and Gale, attempting to encircle their leg.
Oh, nuts.
Ladies! He's gonna jump over Gale and,
And save Adelaide.
yeah. There's darkness coming for you! And he's gonna go like full like kitten, like on a grab her like cloak, and like nyecker.
Okay,
Ah.
you nick her and pull her out of the way. Esther, Gale, what was your
We both got
perception rolls?
ones.
Yeah, we didn't see
Both got
shit.
ones.
Yeah, I got a 3. Apollo did yell, "Ladies, watch out! There's darkness coming for you."
I think the more
Y'all hear
appropriate-
that, look down, and then get yanked off your feet and into the doorways.
Oh no!
Adelaide, Apollo, 10 seconds later, they come flying back into the room. Make a d12 roll for me, one of you.
And
This was
I.
Yeah.
What's the state of the sound of the room?
Yeah.
We'll know in the roll.
got a 10.
They come crashing back into the room, and they land hazardously close to the orb in the center of the room. And Gale, Esther, you look over at Adelaide and Apollo, and you can just see it. If you're in the moment that you, from the time you stand laying on the ground to standing up, Apollo and Adelaide's hair has grown an inch. Like, you can see it.
Needed it.
How long were we in there?
10 seconds.
Apollo is like, What? What do you mean?
Your hair is grown.
I mean, yeah, it always does this.
Is their hair growing too?
Yeah, it's
So all four of us, our hair's just growing constantly?
You look about the room, and Adelaide, you pull out the shears. You're like,
I
yeah, we
was,
have to do this every like 30 minutes.
I was about to ask this, but we don't have a magical. Is my mage hand just going around cutting people's hair for 'em?
Uh-huh. You hand it the shears, and it just very adeptly trims everyone's hair. And all about this room are cuttings just lying about.
But what about the
Yeah.
noise? Is the noise stopped?
The noise is not there anymore. There has never been noise.
Gail, didn't you say something about, not hearing the noise at one point? And now, why is everybody's hair growing?
Adelaide, you're
Same you.
baffled by why your companions are talking about a noise, because there has never been a noise in this room.
But Esther remembers always having heard a noise. Gail remembers having heard a noise just for the brief instance between her trips to the room.
Okay, guys,
That is true.
I got a plan.
Adelaide, you're baffled by this noise talk.
I got a plan. We all go through doors at the same time.
This is a bad plan, and I veto this plan. Although, actually, I'm not cool with this hair growing thing, so yeah, no way. I'm down for going through a door at least once here.
I've already gone through a door once. We all go through doors at the same time.
Is there anything like this orb? Is it symmetrical on all sides? Like,
It
or
is
is there?
completely spherical.
And the runes have no inconsistencies the whole way around. Like,
Well, it's got a
Looks
weird
like
little boopity boop.
I mean, there's a weird bloobity blue that goes off one direction.
to the
a
east.
bluebity blue that goes
The
off
hallway
one?
to the east, where there's there's 2 doors up at the north.
Oh no, I meant the runes around the orb.
Oh, the
Oh,
room. I thought you said
runes.
room.
I heard
Oh,
room.
runes.
No,
Runes.
they're all. I mean, there are differences in the runes, etc. But through all of their efforts, they haven't been able to determine anything about them.
And I can't roll a 30, so
No.
I think we've learned all we can learn. I got a 24 though. It should count for something.
It almost counted.
Did almost count.
In all of your deliberations, the mage hand is out again, doing another round of haircuts.
Yeah.
Snip, 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 snip.
All right,
Yeah.
we're going. Everybody go through a door.
Yeah,
What?
I'm back. No, I'm back. I'm back with Adelaide here. This haircutting stuff is nonsense. I want to go to a different room. Let's go.
We're all
Go
gonna
through
go.
the door.
Is everyone
Let's
going,
go through
or
the door.
Sure. So I'll go through a door.
is Apollo
3,
going?
1. Yes. Is
I
Apollo coming?
promise him an extra can of cat food for dinner tonight. And some nip.
That's the whole reason we're in this mess.
All right. Everyone prepares themselves. Apollo seems hesitant, but lines up with a door.
You're the bestest boy, Apollo.
All right. All right. Everybody jumps through their door. Apollo hesitates and stops. And 10 seconds later, the rest of you go into the room. Make a d12 roll.
Who? Everyone?
Just one of you.
I can do it if you guys.
Go ahead.
Eight.
You know, you come into the room, and Apollo is standing there, and you know, he looks over at you and he says, I'm sorry, I got scared. I couldn't go. And as you're looking at Apollo and you're looking at your companions, everybody's eyes have fire just coming out of them and going up. Kind of, Apollo looks at you normally, and all of the fire that's coming out of your eyes is all pixelated. Just
Yeah, I'm cool with this. Is this new for us, or has this always been the way it is for us?
It's
no, none of y'all have seen this before, but Apollo does seems nonplussed.
wait, nonplussed means
He's not surprised by it.
okay.
I think it actually means the opposite.
Yeah, I think it does.
Apologies then.
That is
He's
what
plussed.
Yes, I think he's plus.
That
For
doesn't sound right
Apollo,
to me.
it's because I googled it once because I was always confused.
Yeah, it's commonly used as not surprised, but it actually means the opposite of what it is commonly used for, which means that
Yeah.
it has no meaning.
Like bemused.
Yeah, this is a
Bemused is
stupid word.
another one that I always think like because it sounds so much like amused, but
Thank you for
bemused.
correcting me, because I will try to not use that word anymore, because it's a nonsense word.
It is a nonsense word. It completely negates. And if you look at some dictionaries, actually have both meanings for it, which means it has totally no meaning.
There you go.
Like,
Well, I meant to say that he was not surprised by it.
so, but his eyes aren't doing that.
No, they
They
are.
are.
But they always
his
have.
are. And his always have. Now ours are too, but ours never had. Yeah, no, this is much preferable to me than the growing hair.
And
Is
Apollo
is
has no idea
hair
what you're
long?
talking about with the growing hair.
Nope. It's like growing hair.
So
So Apollo's the only one who's never gone through a door, right?
correct.
Other than to enter the room in the first place, yes.
Correct. Got it. Got it. Well, I'm cool with these eyes. Let's stop going through doors. Cool with these very, very normal eyes. Wait, do we see any better?
No. Everything just has a slightly orange tint.
Gail, you don't seem cool with your new eyes.
I'm just wondering what we're gonna do to get out of this room.
Maybe we have to touch the orb.
Well, you first.
Oh shit! Yeah.
What if we take a short rest and get bustle pee?
Why? Guys, so mean to little Buzz.
Because
Buzz
he
is
comes back in the shortest amount of time. It takes a day to get
sacrificed his ass for you.
for us, for you, really. You're the one that sent him up there. It takes a full day for Apollo, and
They'll
none of
volunteer
us,
bustle bee every day of the week, but they take no responsibility.
because he won't do it until Esther asked him to.
No. All right, what are y'all doing?
I really don't want to touch the orb, but I don't know what else to do.
I mean, maybe blast it.
What if two of us went through the same door?
What is that gonna? I mean, that's not gonna.
I don't know. How
Have we
many?
tried the doors that are off to the
Yeah, the little pump
side,
knot
like
doors.
offshoot doors? Like, I
The
mean,
ones that used
I
to
don't
be
see
so
why that would do anything. But like,
Go through one of
They're
those
all-
doors, Gail.
They're all open right now, though, right?
Yeah.
Every single one of them's open, filled with blackness.
And the blackness snatched two of us at one point.
Yes.
Yeah, if it takes us too long to go through a door, it just pulls us through a door.
All of you feel it around your ankle.
Including Apollo?
including Apollo. Make a d12 roll.
So now we have all 4 gone through the doors at the same time. Suck it, Apollo.
Gale is rolling the d12.
Could have just done it the first time I asked.
I was about to go through a door.
Well, now you'll get a chance.
I got
Hey.
a 10.
Oh, that's the hair one.
This is the
Y'all all come through this door, and everyone's hair is growing abnormally fast, and none of you know how to deal with it. Because this has never happened before,
I thought
besides
this was
for some of you.
wait, no, this is where we got our version of Adelaide. This is where
Yep.
That's true. So Adelaide's used to the hair. She
normal
came from the hair dimension.
You're right. All right, Adelaide goes back to cutting the hair.
She's like, good, we're back where we started.
Esther came from the pitch dimension. Gale came from the base dimension.
Esther, everything seems
Apollo
really
came from the
too
fire
quiet
eye.
for you here.
No, Esther wasn't the noise one.
Yeah,
Esther's gone.
One.
Oh no, it was Gale. Okay.
Gale is base.
For
Esther
some
is
reason, I am
noise.
getting you guys flip flopped a lot tonight.
Noise. No, bass, noise.
Hair.
Adelaide is hair, and
Apollo's fire eyes. Cool.
Okay,
All right.
Apollo seems shocked because
Amber
nobody
alert.
has fire eyes here, and he is put off
Your
by the
phone is
natural
going
color
crazy,
thing.
Matthew. Can you hear it? It's so loud.
I thought it was my phone. It was so loud. Is that an Amber alert?
Yeah.
I think we're just gonna blast this orb.
Well,
I mean, no, I think we should go through the doors again because I am not dealing with a haircut every 4 minutes of my life, and then we can blast the orb. Sorry, hair Adelaide.
She's like, what? This is normal. She actually has a fully customized mage hand that is a proficient hair cutter.
Yeah, no, I'm not cool with that. Not cool with that. I mean, you can bring your mage hand if you want to, but we got
oh
steps into some of these doors.
man.
Ready? Everything okay?
Yeah. It's an Amber alert, and it wasn't, like a parent. It was a man in a ski mask with a gun.
Oh my god, are
Yeah.
you serious?
Yeah, I took a kid in Memphis.
Yeah, that's not the normal Amber alert.
Yeah, usually it's like a mom or a dad in a custody.
And you kids with the same last name or something, and it's
Yeah.
like age appropriate and everything. No, that's fucked. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ. That's probably why it's from so far away.
Could be, yeah.
God damn.
Um,
I say we go through these doors because I'm not dealing with this hair thing.
I mean, that's not gonna do anything for.
Okay.
It'll stop this hair from growing. That's what it will do.
Apollo is so desperate to get away from the darkness that he volunteers to touch the orb.
Oh, Jesus. Can we tie a rope to him or something? Like, how do we know if
Apollo nuzzles forward and boops the orb and goes.
alive or not? Do you still feel him?
Do I feel anything?
Find familiar.
Can I see through his eyes?
You feel a distinct lack of Apollo.
Look, he's dead.
And you can't see through his eyes.
The same way that I feel when he dies?
No, different. You don't feel like you could summon him again.
Oh, no. He's been completely erased.
But I could still do Mage Hand.
Is it?
Okay.
always the
What
same
is
hand.
Apollo experiencing?
I'm not gonna tell you.
What if you whispered it to me, since I am Apollo?
I'll whisper it to Apollo.
I don't think you actually said anything out loud.
Apollo knows.
Go
I'm
fuck
Apollo,
yourself.
yeah. Well, that was super helpful. Glad we did that.
Now Adelaide is just weeping.
Oh no.
Like I said,
No,
Blast
you
the
don't.
orb! Blast it!
But
Apollo's in there now!
We have no choice. We gotta blast this orb.
Adelaide, are you on board?
Adelaide is just running in and out all the doors, left to right. She's doing all the doors.
Roll a d12. She gets through 3 doors before y'all even realize what she has begun to do, and then y'all can react.
She's just weeping. There's just 1d12?
Yeah.
1.
Adelaide, you stumble into the room, and everything smells like licorice. Just the air smells like licorice.
Am I inside Gail's purse?
Gail, you turn around and you're like, what? And then you see Adelaide go through another door. Roll a
no.
d12.
9.
And 9, you stumble into this room, and as you move to go to the next door, you feel a little bounce in your step as the floor gives a little bit, like a trampoline under your foot. You look over and you see Esther and Gail standing in place, bouncing just a little bit, kind of like what she's standing, bouncing.
Like an NPC.
You see her duck through another door.
Just weeping.
Roll a d12.
I'm working my way around the room, if I can,
At
in
least we
any
get to
capacity.
see all of the variations.
One
in
of
this
them is
one.
just death. 3.
Oh no.
You stumble into this area, and you take your first breath, and it tastes like lemon, and everything smells like limes.
It's a 7-up dimension.
Gail and Esther, you notice Adelaide, and you're like, all right, you've already ran through 3 doors. Stop it.
No.
She goes to dash into another door. What do y'all do?
Tackle her.
If you're really doing it, make an athletics check, and Adelaide, if you're trying to avoid it, make an acrobatics or athletics check.
Acrobatics it is, because athletics is -1.
I guess I'll help.
Nat 20, motherfuckers!
She stiff arms you like in football. Boof! Boof! And she goes through another door. Boof!
Damn it.
I didn't roll yet. I can get a 20.
That's true. Maybe you can pull it out.
I didn't.
You did. All right.
I rolled an 8.
I had a -1 in athletics, anyways.
An 8. You come stumbling into the room, and Gail and Esther are standing there, pixelated fire eyes, looking at you, going, "How dare you stiff arm us?"
I'm back. Well, it was acrobatics, so it wasn't strength. It was dex.
Yeah, you stiff armed them and pushed their momentum elsewhere.
Okay, that's fine. We're back in Apollo's original dimension.
Gail and Esther, you're like, Apollo?
Oh shit. Who's Apollo? Do we know about the dimensions?
Uncontrollable weeping.
You know that y'all have been doing this, and you know about all of the other experiences, yes, that you have personally gone through.
Well, but I'm Fire Eyes Esther now, so I don't know if Fire Eyes Esther has had the same experiences.
Fire Eyes Esther has had all the same experiences, but the Fire Eyes are natural.
Yeah, so now
But you don't know. They don't know that Apollo exists.
No.
No.
So they haven't had the same experience because there were experiences directly tied into Apollo not going through the door.
Gail and Esther, she is spouting nonsense about someone named Apollo.
What's Apollo?
Ah! I'm gonna go through another door.
She ducks through another door.
What number haven't we rolled? Have we rolled them all?
No.
I don't think we've rolled a 12.
Or a 2.
Is one ending this and one dying? There's a 4.
Oh, we already had 4.
Yeah. Are 12 and 2 the only one? No, that's 8, 9? Oh, 10. Yeah, it is 10.
You stumble into this room and the Fire Eyes are gone, and Gail and Esther are looking at you. And they kind of chuckle nervously at your antics and craziness, except for everything, all of their chuckles sound is hee-hee-ha. Hee-hee-ha. Hee-hee-ha.
I couldn't begin to know what that means.
Their chuckles are backwards.
Oh yeah, you gotta leave this room.
Instead of heh, it's eh?
Yeah.
Eh, 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 eh. And so, like, what we were saying right now, it would actually just be all backwards and gibberish.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, fuck this place. 9. Definitely been a 9 before.
And you're back in trampoline dimension.
It's hard to weep when you're on a trampoline, but... So am I...
This orb.
Seriously,
Huh?
grab a hold of Adelaide.
Am I actually going through each door? Like, that was my plan, was to, like, go clockwise.
Yeah, sometimes it takes more effort because you don't know which door you're going to come out of. But you slowly make your way around every single door.
But the door that she's coming, so Adelaide, have you noticed any patterns? Like, are there certain things the same when you come out of a specific door or when you go into a specific door?
No. Because we tried that. But I rolled a 12.
Going in doesn't, but did you come out of the same door when you experienced,
Oh, fair.
Fire
Like,
eyes?
every time it's Fire Eyes, we come out of the same door?
Right.
All right, y'all. Adelaide, you come stumbling into a room. Esther and Gail are standing there. And
Are we bobbing?
you're not bobbing, you're just standing there and you're like, what'd you see? Was anything different? Esther and Gail, you don't remember anything that has happened. Adelaide, you remember it all.
Back to base.
Do you guys remember Apollo?
Do we
Apollo
remember
who?
Apollo? No, but we forget people all the time. Is that one of your grandkids?
I have no children, you bitch! Do I have kids? I don't know. I don't think I do. I didn't work it into my
You
backstory.
probably just have your. I don't think you do. You seem like the type of person who would own a lot of cats, but I don't think you ever have actually.
And this is 12.
Mm-hmm.
We gotta blast this orb.
Gail and Esther, you're like, what do you? I mean, we can just try those silver doors right there. Just the black ones are.
Oh wait, there are
you,
silver doors now?
uh-huh. They've been here the whole time.
They've always been here. Don't you remember?
Well, let's go through the silver doors.
Which one?
Where are they at on the
There's this
It's
one,
north and
this
east.
one, and this one.
I say we go into the one I'm standing at.
Yeah, let's just walk through. I don't know why we're spending so much time in this room. Let's just go.
I run through a black door.
Are you
She runs through a black door.
I have to find Apollo. What if he's gone forever? Can I bring him back? I don't like this game.
What door did she come through?
Roll a d12.
A 6.
The light in this room is just like the worst office building you've ever been in. Fluorescent lighting, and it's just irritating your eyes. You look over at Gail and Esther, and they just have these solid black eyes.
Like, what's wrong with your eyes? They're so pale.
Well, don't I have black eyes too, don't I?
You do.
Oh, okay. Totally normal.
And all the doors are back to black.
Yeah.
Do they remember anything anymore, or do they just remember the time before where there were silver doors and black doors and me losing my ship for no reason?
No, they tell you just went through this door for the first time. What happened?
Is there something we're missing?
I mean, we could have just gone through a silver door.
You could have. You didn't.
We were going through the door and you ran through another door.
So when you say, is there something missing, do you mean other than your magical cat?
Oh, snap.
You don't know about the magic cat, bitch.
I don't. I just want to know if something weird happened this time. Everything seems normal to me.
You've got the eyes of the void. I run through a door. Hey, 10. No. Oh, no! No! As soon as I see the hair, I run through another door.
Okay, roll again.
11.
I don't know what you're running. This is your normal. The hair is your normal.
I know. I never liked it there. I didn't tell anyone, but it sucked. Now that I know there's other options.
Adelaide, you are overwhelmed as soon as you enter this
That's
room
true.
by the certainty that squirrels don't control the world. This is a certainty that squirrels don't control the world.
What?
And this feels weird to you.
What do you guys think about squirrels?
Well, they definitely don't control the world.
Yeah.
It's true.
Mhm.
People know this.
Huh.
It's a thing.
It's a thing everybody knows.
Is the implication that in every other dimension they did? And that's why it's so weird that they don't hear?
Maybe. There are other things that y'all have not tried.
Like blasting this orb in a world that's not controlled by squirrels.
There is a fun number that y'all haven't rolled yet.
Which one have it? 2? I run through
Yeah.
a door.
Oh wow, it's a 2.
Oh wow, it's a 2.
You run into the room, and trailing along behind Esther, Gail, how much money do y'all have?
Infinite.
So much monies.
I don't know. I haven't done a good job of keeping up with it. Mine says 720.
812 gold, 60 silver, and 9 copper.
I have the same amount of copper, but vastly different gold and silvers.
Trailing behind Esther and Gail is this blob swarm of little tiny gold and silver pieces, and they go woo woo, and they're like singing a little song, and they're dancing on little tiny gold and silver legs. And in your money pouch at your side, you can feel a struggle of something trying to escape on your side, Adelaide. And Esther and Gail look at you and go, why do you have them all locked up? That's just cruel. Why would you do that? Let them free.
I want to be free! And I run through another door. Have we gone through all the doors now?
You have gone through all the doors now. Oh, actually, no. There's one.
Son of a
One more.
bitch.
Is it
Well-
1?
That's 5.
I haven't done 5. Ha! I actually did roll a 5. I mean, I rolled a 9, but I just gave a little half-hearted blip and it landed on 5. What's in 5?
You halt
Everyone's Apollo? I'll stay
move
here.
You move into this room and start to walk across it. And Gail and Esther move towards you, but everybody's moving in like separate dances. Like 2 of them are going like Egyptian movements across the room, and some people are like break dancing across the room.
Is Gail doing the worm? Because she's a...
Gail can do whatever dance she wants to.
Because she's...
Everybody was kung fu fighting.
Yep.
Okay. But there's no magic number that... well... Other...
You have now rolled all the numbers.
I guess 12
So-
restored everything but Apollo.
You probably
Well, I'm
shouldn't
not
do
staying in the dancing dimension. This is very stressful.
that.
Hey, I rolled a 12 again. That is great.
Poof, back into the regular room. And the silver doors are here again.
And they've been mind wiped.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not since the last time you ran through, right? Like,
No, this is the first time that you've ever sent her through a door. You don't know why she's...
It's not the second time?
Nope, first time. She came out of a door. Y'all sent her in. She came back out 10 seconds later.
What'd you do in there? It's been like 10 whole seconds.
I'm in hell.
Really?
Mm.
It looks all black. I would have expected more fire from hell.
Hell is
Did
nothing.
you see Beefula?
No.
Yeah, we're really missing Beelzebub here.
Yeah, I wish we had a companion with us.
I'm gonna touch that orb.
Y'all, at this point, I don't even remember why we went on this adventure.
I don't even.
Like, we had any real motivation.
Adelaide, do you touch the orb?
Yeah, I'm gonna
What'd you
start
say,
reaching
Matthew?
for the orb.
Whoa,
Gail, Esther,
whoa.
she starts reaching towards the orb.
I'm gonna smack her hand.
Don't do that.
I'm gonna just smack her hand.
It seems like a poor choice. Before we do that, we should blast it.
Yeah.
Before anybody touches that orb, we should blast it.
But my baby's in the orb. I'm gonna touch it. I'm touching
Like,
it.
are we?
I'm touching
are we
it.
Still in the universe? Are we
She
still in the
reaches
universe
I
forward to
touched it.
touch it.
I'm
Wait,
touching it.
Are we still in the universe where Gail saw her mom in the orb?
Yeah, she remembers that.
Is that why Adelaide is so upset? Is she worried about your mom?
I don't think it's really my mom, Adelaide. Don't
I'm
worry.
I'm
Adelaide touches the orb.
Yep, I touched it.
She
Pushes it forward.
into the orb.
Well, shit.
Now will you tell me
You
what's
think Mom will
happening?
take care of her?
Well, I'd say we go through the silver door. She's gone now.
She's gone. She's gone. Secrets.
All right, Gale, Esther,
Well,
what are you doing?
What do you think?
What you feel? I think we should like try to break this orb open and get Adelaide. Wait, do we remember Adelaide?
Who's Adelaide?
Oh, they
Yeah,
remember
why
me.
are we doing here?
They don't remember me? Then how
Not
did I
anymore.
remember Apollo?
Gail, these black doors are giving me creepy vibes. Let's just go through one of these silver
There,
doors.
but
and
don't
get out of
talk.
here.
Let's do it. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, I don't want to. I like. Let's leave this orb thing alone. It's not hurting anybody.
Y'all do remain Adelaide. You remember Adelaide. You saw her disappear.
Okay,
Yeah.
we do remember Adelaide.
Apologies.
All
I
right.
got
Ah,
my twisted logic messed up.
Let's blast this thing and blast her and your mother out of there. We got to do something. We got to get Adelaide
can
out.
we
Let's
just touch
blast it.
the orb?
No, we should blast it. Let's get her out. Let's break it open and get her out. I'm ready. I got it ready as soon as you say blast.
Go and blast it.
Let's go and blast it.
Pew, 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 pew. She rears back, unleashes a torrent of eldritch blasts at the orb, and as each one touches it, it goes and gets sucked into it.
Well, we've done all we can. Let's leave.
Just touch the orb.
What? I love you dearly, but I'm not gonna Thelma and Louise this shit.
Thanks.
Are we going for it? Have we had enough of this life?
Yep.
One
Book
for
club
each.
baddies for life.
Book club baddies for life, indeed.
Please.
All right.
It was a good life.
All right, y'all touch the orb, and you can feel yourself go, and you come into this room, poof, where you have been all along, and you see as you arrive, your eldritch blast slams into Adelaide's face.
Oh, no.
I need you to roll your damage against Adelaide as you appear.
Ooh. Okay. Wait,
Is that a to hit? Because I only have a 10 AC.
Oh no.
No, it's not a roll to hit. It's just damage. You got hit.
Oh, okay. Oh, right. Yeah. Okay.
This is horrible.
Okay, so
There was only a 1 in 20 chance that those hit them.
I rolled a
Sarah
1.
it.
you did 20 blasts. Plus 2 for genie. Okay, I don't have. I didn't summon my genie, so it's just a.
Why
Can I
wouldn't you
try
have?
recognizing glass?
Weren't you trying to break something?
I mean, you would have been.
Damn it. Okay, so it's plus 7. Alright, where's my d10?
You didn't hex it.
I didn't hex it, that's for sure, but. Yeah, it'll be with 10. Where's the 10? What's the 10 look like?
I don't know. We just got a bunch of 8s. Oh, that's a 10 right there. Here. Yeah.
This?
Yeah, that's a 10.
Yeah,
I
that's
told
10.
you.
I believed you. I just had to verify you. Alright. Big whammies, no money. Oh, it's a 10
You
plus 10.
bitch.
What was it? I didn't see.
She rolled a
It's a plus
10.
10.
Ouch!
This is the
17
most
points of
damage you've ever
damage.
done.
Ouch. You're probably okay though, right?
Yeah, just from all of the temp and
Are you bloodied?
not with the extra max hit point thing.
Okay.
I would be, how many points was it? 17? I would be almost dead if it wasn't for the temp. I would have 1 hit point left.
Ouch. All right. Y'all arrive in this room. Silver doors are here.
You
Adelaide and
fucking
Apollo are both
bitch.
here.
Do we
And you remember
Apollo?
him. And you
Oh.
remember Apollo, but you don't remember Apollo growing hair at a prodigious rate. But Apollo seems to think it's normal. So
Is Adelaide growing hair anymore?
no.
What are we all just normal now?
Yeah, we came
Everybody
in from the
except for Apollo.
because Apollo came in the hair realm because I really wanted to get out of there, and that's when he poked it. And then, but we all entered from base realm. So now you just have a hairy cat.
It's fine. I'm just
But
holding onto him and weeping.
we don't
As you're
remember.
holding him, you can feel the hair growing around your arm. And just like the longer she holds him, she kind of just disappears as it.
But I'm used to it. This has been my whole life, right?
Apollo.
Yeah, your hair isn't growing, but you know the Mage Hand Barber cantrip spell.
Yeah. So none of us are really us anymore.
No, I think the 3 of us are us, but Apollo is not. No.
No, we're the ramifications of this room will echo throughout time for all eternity.
No, so when Adelaide came into the base room, we didn't remember any of the other worlds.
You, Gail, and Esther are originals. Adelaide is not original, but has no lasting effects because she left out of a base realm where nothing was different.
Yeah.
But she remembers the knowledge from where she was.
And which one did started all of the running through the doors?
And Apollo left out of the hair growing realm.
Oh, and that's when Adelaide went fucking nuts. So Adelaide would have also been a hair world originally, but now
She
her
was
hair no longer grows.
right because she touched the Orbiter realm where her hair doesn't grow.
Well, that must be very disturbing for
Let's
her.
get out of this room.
All right.
I'm very concerned about her not growing
Let's
hair.
get out of this room.
Pick a direction.
I checked the door for traps. I checked the silver door for traps that I'm standing at.
There are no traps.
Okay, let's go. Let's go through the door.
From Gail's perspective, we've just been standing in a boring room with black doors for a really long time, and she's just really bored.
Not even that long. It's been like 30 seconds for you guys, hasn't it?
She gets bored really quickly.
Well, now there's just a mage hand with scissors that follows Apollo around forever.
Snip, 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 snip. A small, well-lit chamber opens up before you. In the middle of the floor are 2 5-foot square stone tiles that look like the doors of a pit.
The doors of a pit. That seems like a
What
trap.
does that
Nope.
A very bad
mean?
trap.
Don't
They-
stand on those.
They look like the doors of a pit.
Like,
Don't you have them where you're from?
like they look like they would open like this.
Don't stand there then.
Yeah, we'll not stand there.
I check for traps. Is it a trap?
You enter the room and investigate closer. Nothing changes.
Just normal pit doors.
It definitely looks like they will fall open if you try to stand on them, but I assume you're not.
Hey guys, don't stand on these. They look like they'll fall open into a pit. These are pit doors.
Ah, yes.
Are the pit doors like where your finger is?
No, up at the top. You see in the north.
Up
those
the
two
top?
squares
Oh, okay.
with the ornate
Yeah.
pit door drawings.
No.
Okay.
They're all but labeled pit door.
I mean, could there be something down in the pit?
I fell in the pit.
Into the pit.
I'm gonna. If Apollo goes tiny, does his hair keep growing?
Have him go tiny and find out.
I just want to pick him up and snuggle him.
I think he would need to go tiny to find out. Wouldn't Adelaide just know?
Her
Adelaide's a giant.
She thinks he will.
I just want to pick. I just want to. I don't even like care overly much. I just want to hold him. So I have him go little so I can hold him.
Adelaide and Apollo. All right, y'all all enter the room, and the door shuts behind you.
Son of a bitch!
Is Apollo in with us?
Yeah, he's little and in my arms.
Oh, I see. I see he's little.
The panels in the middle of the room fall open.
Wait, no, where I am?
No, you're surrounding it. No one is standing on them because y'all aren't
Okay.
idiots.
They're in the middle of the room?
Yeah, that's weirdly placed. You can
Oh.
visualize it as that over there. It doesn't matter. In the description, it says middle, but it's fine if they're over there. Whatever.
Oh,
All right,
thank God.
they fall open, and you're looking down in there, and against the wall, you can see an ominous digital countdown timer rising up out of the hole along the wall, and it has and on the wall to the right, a panel opens up with a big button on it, and it says Rapture, and it starts to count down from 30 seconds. 30, 29,
30 seconds.
28,
Rapture.
27,
Guys,
26,
Wait, is it
25.
coming up out? I don't understand what's happening.
it's coming out of the pit. There's like
It
a number.
it opens. A big TV screen comes out of the ground, has a 30-second timer on it, and under that timer it says Rapture, and there's a button on the wall beside it, and all it says is Rapture, and starts to counting down.
I start praying.
Fuck it, I hit the button.
Don't. The timer was at 10 seconds, but now it increases back up, and it's at 25 seconds, and it goes 24,
I
23,
hit the button again.
20 seconds, 19, 18,
What else
I
is
hit the
down
button
in the
again.
hole?
15, 14,
It's not
13.
Wait, so it's
12.
not doing anything now? Is that what's happening?
No, it just
No,
goes
you're
up to a
losing
limit.
5 seconds every time. It started
okay.
at 30.
Praying. I keep praying.
What's down in the hole? Is there anything else down there? Or just the TV that came out?
You look down in the hole, and there's just like this weird conduit that goes down into the ground coming from the back of the clock, and 14,
I'm gonna
13,
use my mage
12,
hands with the scissors to cut the
11.
wire.
You cut the wire and the timer flickers, and then it says, haha, and keeps counting down. 9, 8, 7, 6,
I believed in all of these
5,
gods.
4,
Um,
3,
I hit the button.
2, 10, 9, 8, 7,
Esther's still
6,
just praying to every god she
5,
knows.
4, 3,
press the button.
2, 5, 4, 3, 2,
I'm
1,
gonna magic
0.
missile.
Haha, gotcha, fools. And the door's open.
Oh, good. The praying helped.
Praying help.
Is it?
In
Well,
the
now that
bottom
there's
of that pit, you hear a shh, as if something opened.
I'm gonna send little Apollo down there with his little wings.
He flies down to the bottom and along the back wall, right where the cable connected, a door opened, and he looks back in there, and it's like a tiny, small little alleyway that leads back about 30 feet. And at the far end is a tiny little chest.
Like, when you say tiny, like, can he fit back there? Or.
No, he would have to get one size smaller to fit in there. Because he's small.
How far down was the drop?
Oh, only like, I don't know, 5 feet,
Oh,
10
okay.
feet.
So could Adelaide go down there and then use Mage Hand to try and get the chest?
Mage Hand's tiny, yeah.
Okay.
if Buzzlebee wasn't dead, he could turn into a raven, and that would be smaller.
It's
For
true.
the 30 seconds to 6 hours that we were in the alternate dimension room, you could have brought him back.
Oh, by the way, we're in another room. You want to check for pebbles? Technically, I think we should have checked in those many, many other rooms we were in for pebbles.
You would have
What many
lost
other
all of
rooms?
them.
All right.
Nothing else
Y'all ready to
changed, but
explode
all of
now?
a sudden Gail had 50 pebbles and she had no idea
Gail,
why.
you look down at the pouch where you had pebbles previously, and you have like 50 suddenly.
Yeah.
Nice.
Now do you believe me?
You still looking for pebbles in here?
You can never have too many pebbles.
All right.
Never have
You
too
go
many
down.
pebbles.
You go down into
The
the
pit.
pit to cast your Mage Hand barber spell, and it begins to make its way
Wait,
back.
is my mage hand now only barber mage hand?
I mean, it can do everything a normal Mage Hand can do, and is a proficient hairstylist.
Okay.
Nice.
Just so long as you don't start giving me shit saying that it's trying to pick up the chest with a pair of scissors.
No,
Okay.
no, it's not.
That was my fear. Alright, carry on. Carry on, barber mage hand.
Barber Mage Hand goes back into the alleyway and out of one of the side little alleyways that you can see. This alleyway looks like it has doors and like little shop hanging windows that are going tick, 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 tick. And you hear this sound. And a mouse hops out with a tiny little sword and it goes Pia! And stabs your mage hand. And it goes and dissipates.
This seems like a good time for a small warrior figurine that would probably, get squished in that hole.
What just happened?
You heard and a tiny mouse with a rapier hops out of a side alleyway and goes Pia! And stabs your mage hand and kills it.
How
Mouse just ate your hand.
how far
I feel like
away?
It was about 10 feet down this alleyway when it happened.
But there's no way to get down there unless you're tiny.
You would definitely have to be tiny.
If only we knew someone who could turn tiny.
I think you only have about 2 people in this party that can do that.
Hmm.
I've only got 2 forms, and neither of them are tiny.
I mean,
You
we
have
can
more
take a
than
rest.
You
2.
have
Short rest here. We can
you
take
have
a
all
short
of the
rest.
base. You have all of the base wild shape forms also, in addition
All
to
the
your.
base wild shape forms? Like what base wild shape forms?
Lots of tiny options. You could turn into a cat. Are cats tiny? Cats are tiny. Turn into a cat. Fuck them up.
I have to look it up. Hold on.
You can turn into any animal that you can have ever seen.
Yeah. So if you've seen a
You could turn
spider,
into
you
a
could turn into it.
Oh.
If you've seen a squirrel, you could turn into it.
You can turn into that
know.
big old snake.
Creepy squirrel at the beginning, remember?
Rapey squirrel?
Yeah. We accidentally shot a squirrel, but we decided he was like a pedophile.
That almost
That was
sounds
like
familiar.
that
I'm
was in
sitting
like
here
wait.
going, what?
Oh, maybe
Right.
that was a different parallel dimension when we played this game before. But at one point we shot
A
a
rapey squirrel.
That it
I don't
almost
remember.
sounds familiar to me.
Is this one? We accidentally shot a squirrel. It was like at the very first like episode of this broadcast. Ask the
Session. Session.
fan.
Broadcast.
I don't think I want to use a shape change to go down there by myself and get
Don't
fucked
worry.
up by this mouse.
Don't worry, you'll have Mage Hand with you. And teeny tiny Apollo watching the door.
There's a chest. There's
If we
treasure. You can get this teeny tiny little wand. Turn
Oh,
into
yeah,
it. Turn into something that can hold a teeny tiny wand.
that squirrel could hold a teeny tiny wand.
Fight him! I don't think so.
I don't
If
remember
we
what
wanted to
spell
take-
it can cast, but it casts a spell. It'll fuck that mouse up.
I think it casts magic missile.
Yeah.
it was missile. If we take a short rest, we can resummon Buzzlebee, and he can go with you. If there's enough room for, I think his smallest form is like a raven.
I'm
Can-
not
He can
gonna-
turn into a rat.
I'm not using up a shape change to go down there.
No,
No, I'm not using up a shape change to go down there.
All right, what are y'all doing?
I don't.
I mean we still could take a short rest and send him down. Oh, he can be a spider too. Rat, spider, raven.
We can do that, but we only get one more short rest.
It's up to
So-
you guys. If we want to do a short rest to get him to go down and get it, we can. Otherwise, maybe we can throw your rope down there and see if it does something.
Even
Do
if
you
it's
have a
short
spell
rest,
slot
then-
left?
I thought I had one left.
Well, then, if you have a spell slot, then you don't have to take a short rest. You could just cast it in 10 minutes.
Do we want to use it for that?
It's your choice.
You get your spells back at short rest, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Did you say
Yes.
yes, Olivia?
Yeah, she's a
okay.
warlock. She gets it back.
I get one back.
Yeah, but I mean, he's going to be a raven. What's he going to do up against this mouse with a rapier? This mouse has a sword. It's just going to go in there and get stabbed. Like, what?
Not if he has a tiny little wand in his beak.
Ooh, could my mage hand activate the? No, it specifically says it can't activate magic.
Yeah.
It's bullshit.
Why does it take 10 minutes? It says casting time find familiar is 1 hour.
I think mine's the only one that's 10 minutes.
Well, then maybe I'm mistaken. Maybe it's an hour and then it takes 10 hours if you try and cast it as a ritual.
Because mine has 1 hour plus 10 minutes and it says as ritual.
Mine says casting time 1 hour.
Well, there you go. So it takes an hour. Apologies, I was wrong on the spell.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
because
mean,
mine.
if you say it takes 10 minutes, I won't argue anymore.
I think we should probably just leave this be.
You could fashion a lasso from your rope.
And do what with that?
Anybody got like
We're gonna send a lasso down this alleyway? Like, what are we gonna?
anybody got any water spells? Just frost?
I've got Ray of Frost. Can I cast Magic Missile as soon as I see the rat? If I'm also doing Mage Hand? I can do both, right?
I mean,
Because Mage Hand is a cantrip that lasts for a minute.
sure.
Alright,
I mean,
so I'm going to do Mage Hand again, and I'm going to have a readied action to cast Magic Missile as soon as that little mouse comes back out.
your hand starts floating down the alleyway, and you hear, and a mouse pops out.
Magic Missile!
Ah! And he just bursts into a spray of blood that goes down the alleyway. A tiny little mouse family comes out. It looks down at you.
Sucks to suck! Dead now! Get the chest!
And your little hand goes the rest of the way and grabs the chest. And
Just
blood scrapes along the ground where he pulls it back through. And it pulls it all the way out to you. A little rat tail goes.
I don't give a shit. I open it.
You have a tiny little chest that is golden in color, and when you open it, and there's nothing there, and it dissolves into your hand. And that gold dust absorbs into your palm, or starts to.
Does it hurt?
It hurts just to high heaven.
Ah!
Oh my god.
You hear Adelaide screaming in the pit, y'all. And unless y'all do something, after about a minute, it'll stop.
What? What? Because it stops hurting, and she feels fine.
Are you doing something before the minute's up or not?
Can I?
You gotta do the thing. What are we gonna? Can we pull
Can
it
I
out?
prestidigitation it?
Sorry?
Good berries? I don't know that they'll. Can I? Does
I
it?
gave you 10 good berries. Did you use them all? You could eat some good berries.
I don't know that it would
Well,
help.
she started using them on the.
She
like,
only
Yeah,
used two of them on the chick, so you
Yeah.
have 8 left.
But does it feel like, as it's happening, does it feel like I'm gaining something or about to die?
It feels like you just took 1 point of damage.
You don't have
That's
points
fair.
of damage. Eat the good berries. It doesn't matter.
Why didn't I eat a bunch of good berries after you blasted me in the fucking face?
That was
Don't know.
smart.
Why didn't you? Why didn't you do that?
Because I was so surprised by getting blasted in the fucking face. Okay, so I took a point of damage. Can I prestidigitation it off? Ah!
No, it's fully seeped into your hand, and you can see it moving through your veins up towards your throat.
I think we need to cut her arm off.
Oh, we gotta cut it off?
Ah!
Freeze your hands! Freeze it!
It kind of halts and goes back down through your veins, through your wrists, and it's like traveling through a different vein and down into your ring finger, and you take another point of damage.
Your finger.
Keep eating good berries.
Get off your finger.
Do both.
It gets to your
I'm
finger,
gonna
and
use
and you feel it come out onto the surface with a flash of blood, and it solidifies into a golden ring on your ring finger.
I think I just married that rat, y'all.
You
Take off
feel
the ring.
a connection to this ring as if you have been forcefully attuned to it.
Take off the ring.
You don't want to
Give,
take off
it
the
to
ring.
us. Give us the precious.
It is your ring. It is your precious.
Give it to us. Give us the precious.
No one helped me. It's mine.
All right. You took 2 points of damage, and now you have a ring on your finger. You don't really know anything about it. You'll have to do a short rest attunement ritual, even though you're already attuned to it, to learn about it.
What are we doing on health besides, like Sarah's
I am
absolutely out of
pounding good berries right now. How many do I have? 8?
Well, you took 2 points of damage during the ring cycle.
Yeah, I knocked those down.
And you have 8 berries left from the last casting from Gale.
I'm gonna.
Probably a good thing-
Are,
probably a good thing we didn't
I
get on
vote we take a short rest and then go to bed in real life because it's midnight.
That's true.
Like we could have taken the short rest before you went down there. You could have had more health, and you could have sent Buzzleby instead.
Then he would have gotten the ring.
She says with more vehemence than you can.
That's my fucking ring.
That's a problem.
Yeah, this is not going to end well.
The shears just come out, start cutting Apollo as I pet him.
Yeah. I just imagine it's like you can't have it.
All right. Are y'all taking a short rest? Is that what's happening?
Yep, let's take a short.
This is going to be our only short rest. So you're not going to use the good berries, right? Like, because
Yeah.
you can heal up in the short rest.
Yeah.
Only if you have hit dice left, right? Have you already used some? I'm not sure.
Wait, what?
No.
What is that?
I have up to 4 right now.
I don't know what this is, but we haven't used it.
Yeah.
When you take a short rest, you can use up to your level's quantity of your hit dice to get health back.
There's a short rest button in D&D Beyond. If you click on it, it'll pop up and say that you can check. And then we roll the dice, don't we? Like D&D Beyond doesn't actually do it. We just say that we've used.
Yeah, you just roll it.
And are you saying we've already taken a short rest?
Yeah,
in
if
this
you're
24
saying,
hours?
I think that's what Gale's saying. I don't remember.
I think we took one earlier in the cave.
In the
But I don't
chocolate
remember
room?
using any hit dice.
Yeah, we did. I think.
Was it the? I think it was actually before we went into the Rickedness realm, wasn't it?
No, well, we took one then, but like that was a long rest.
That was a long rest.
Yeah, we did a long rest before we came in here.
And then after the goblin room with the gold coins.
Yeah, we took a short rest. Didn't we?
Okay.
I think we did, but I don't remember why we took a short rest because I don't remember getting damaged.
Maybe it was to get spell slots back. Did Sam get spell slots? Is that why we would have done it?
I mean, she does get spell slots back, but
Remember, we'll just say that this is the first short rest.
I don't know this thing about like rolling the dice. So if that's happened, it's been many weeks ago since we've had a short rest.
Yeah, you don't have to do it. You just can do it.
Right. If you're hurt, you can do it, and you get half of them back every time you take a long rest.
can we choose not to take a short rest when everybody else is taking one so we can save ours? Like,
You kind of do things as a group.
Okay.
We
I
could also
mean,
just take a
we've
long
also got-
rest.
We've also got health.
I don't think
potions.
that's probably the best idea inside a.
Well, I don't know how long this is
Inside
going to
a
go
dungeon.
on. We might have to
Well, I
camp
mean,
out
right
in a
now we can
dungeon.
really
Look at
quick.
how much darkness there is. We haven't even done a half of this dungeon. We're going to have to
So-
take a long rest.
I was actually reading through everything on before that. I didn't even get through it all. There's so much left. I was actually going to ask y'all if y'all want me to clip some of this so we can get back to the other stuff we were doing, or if y'all are having fun with this crazy
Oh
shit.
no, man, there's nothing better than the infinite rooms of fuckery that we've been in.
I have
We're
been
supposed to
enjoying
do
the infinite rooms of fuckery, but and there is plenty of fuckery left. But if y'all would
We were
rather get back
supposed
to
to
the
be
other stuff,
on a 3-day trip to go see some wizard about Baby Bjorn here.
But
who is hanging out on Adelaide's
obviously,
chest or Gail's chest.
I don't know that real time is even passing.
Oh,
I
you're
don't
definitely not
I
doing
don't
this.
even think I'm me anymore.
Because your hair's not growing?
Exactly.
Hair's
And
not growing.
neither of you have hair that's growing, and you seem totally okay with it.
but
Apollo's
the cat
hair,
still is.
yeah, Apollo's hair is growing, but he doesn't like it. So, honestly, I could use a nap. Like, it's either a short rest or a long rest.
So,
I mean, let's just do a short rest right now, and like we'll get to the long rest.
well,
Okay.
why are we doing the short rest? Like, if we want Buzzleby back and to heal Adelaide, that's one reason. I've got 22 hit points, so I'm still like okay.
But I mean, you can heal too, and
Yeah.
go ahead and do the.
A short rest would get the rest of your spell slots back. A short rest would allow her to do her attunement ritual to learn about her ring.
Ooh, yeah.
A short rest would allow her to heal, and a short rest would allow you to get Buzzleby back. So
Yeah. So we'll just do a short rest.
Okay.
All right.
Let's do it.
I'm gonna roll 3 of my hit die.
you can just roll them one at a time until you get to whatever you want. You don't have to declare it up front.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you can just decide it on a 1-by-1 basis.
Okay. All right.
You got super lucky and rolled like 6s constantly.
I rolled a 6.
Nice.
I
Sarah,
remember that.
where are you seeing the short rest thing on D&D Beyond?
It's up at the very, very top of the screen for me. A 6 and a 3, so that's 9. Yeah, that's pretty much me maxed out. So, I can take a screenshot and post it, but I don't know what it translates to when you're looking at it on your phone. I guess I could try and pull it up on my phone, but because are you?
A section.
No, it's like way up at the top. Are you like using an app, like the app, or just the web?
Web.
Okay. So then I can just shrink mine down and see. Defenses.
Found it.
Okay, good.
If
Because
you,
I was like, I don't see it.
in the gray, and it says manage.
Oh.
And then there's short rest, long rest.
Oh. Yeah, there it is. Good eye. So we're gonna do a short rest.
Nick, did you get wild shape back for a short rest?
I think moon druids do.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, I think moon druids get them back as a short rest. Maybe even normal druids. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I've only ever
Well, I
done
would have been
moon.
using wild shape more if I'd known that.
So if I click take rest and then
But I got the ring, bitch.
this one of the floors is gone.
So I was like, it's 50-50. This is gonna kill me or give me something cool. So I was like, I don't want to knock it off yet. I might be willing to die. That's what, when I reached out and touched that orb, I was like, I don't give a fucking shit. I will die. If Apollo died, I will also die. Like, I don't care. I'm not continuing without my cat. I was like, I've got a backup.
I'm supposed to ask you a question about how many items I get. What am I asking?
Excuse me?
How many hit die is she able to use? How many hit die are we able to use like during a short rest?
Up to 4, because we're level 4.
You're
Four.
fourth
Okay,
level, so you have.
get all your life back.
So you can roll them one at a time until you get all your life back.
Yeah, so
I don't know
Esther, yours is 1d8.
Life? You don't know what the word life means?
What is hit die?
It doesn't matter. It's 1d8. You can say hit die 1d8 up to 4 times. So you're going to roll a d8, and what you get on that first roll, you add to your current hit points.
I think she can do it straight through the interface.
So I currently have 22 of 28 max, but
Yeah, so you can start just by rolling the die one time.
Yeah.
And if you roll an 8, then you've maxed out your hit points and you don't have to roll anymore.
I have 22 of 28.
And you've got a shit ton of d8s out over here, I've heard, so. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Yeah, all of those are. Not that one.
Okay.
This one is.
Not that one?
I'm gonna guess my percent.
Are you for real?
Yes.
We're almost done.
I mean, we're done.
He's been holding it in for a long time.
It's true.
I would guess somewhere about the 4th time Adelaide ran through a door, he was like, I could really use a cigarette right now. Look at that, you rolled an 8, you bitch. So you're at full hit points.
Yeah, you can do it right through the interface.
I think I turned off die rolling on my D&D Beyond, because you can do that. As it didn't pop up as an option, and then I like remembered seeing that somewhere. I think maybe even on like character sheet, like per character, you can enable or disable the dice rolling.
I wonder if we should try to use the D&D Beyond interface for that. Because if I open up the campaign,
oh, that's true. We can see all of them.
They could do the rolls on their phones.
Would that be? Would you like that better, Sam, than trying to do it in tabletop? We could always try it just to see.
I don't know what any of these words mean. Like, I have no idea. I'm still trying to figure out how I mark out one of those 4 squares on here.
You just tap it.
I clicked on take a short rest, and
Yeah.
then it said confirm, and there was a countdown, and it made me nervous, so I didn't do anything.
So you're supposed to click short rest, tap however many one of the hit dices you want, and then you hit confirm, and it will roll those dice for you behind the scenes.
Oh, okay. But how do I know that I used up one of them? Because, like, if I exit out,
They should stay checked.
She never checked it. Let me check one and see what happens.
And I'm afraid. Well, I guess I'm already maxed out, so it doesn't matter if it like does some math in the background automatically and tries to apply it, right?
Yeah, I don't know. Nothing showed up, but yeah, now one of them has been checked. So now what's this baller ass gold ring do, biatch? Adelaide's just petting Apollo while his hair gets cut, and she's staring like into the mid distance, like with her eyes like unfocused, like.
You focus in on this ring, and you gain a level of attunement on it. Roll a d3 for me.
That's not a thing. What the fuck?
With d6. 1, 2 is 1.
Okay, but that's literally, you've never said those words in my presence before.
Not to you, yes.
Roll a d3, he says. Alright, so I rolled a 6. So is that 3?
Mm-hmm.
D3. Like, that's not a thing. I've even seen a 1 and a 2. I got a magic ring. It's telling me things in my brain.
Oh no.
Yeah.
So I need you guys to understand that Ryan hasn't had a cigarette in a week.
Oh. Oops.
Hold on. Is
Yeah,
that
yeah.
hold on? Am I clapping or not clapping?
We're clapping for him up
Well,
until
it depends on if your intent as a DM was to, frustrate.
the multi-dimensional door room caused him to end his streak.
So yes, you probably should be clapping.
I
As
don't.
DM, you've done your job.
That's not my intention.
I don't know if it was the DM or me.
Or whoever wrote the Dungeon of Rickedness.
Oh yeah, no, that's just Rick and Morty, yeah. Just Rick.
I think it was definitely that writer bitch that we
Oh, jeez, Rick.
dragoned to death.
Fair. You focused attunement on your ring, and you learn of this force that you can unleash to shield someone else from harm. But you feel like there are 2 additional things that you can learn about this ring. But you can't do it today. Have to be, have to be done. Have to be done during your next long rest to try
Or
again.
short rest.
No, long rest.
Dang.
Okay, but it was okay to do this during a short rest.
Yes.
Okay. But if this was our first short rest and we attempted a second short rest, I wouldn't be able to do it. Alright.
No.
Cool.
Dang, y'all.
So how do I put that onto my sheet?
Good luck with that.
Fuck. Okay. Hey, look, ring. Magical. It's a magical ring. Does it have a name?
Yeah, but if you had the name, you'd know what the other 2 effects were. You don't get to know its name until you know all 3 effects.
Shut your mouth. What's its name? He was gonna tell me.
No, I can't tell you. Not until you finish.
He was gonna tell me. Fucking fuck. Okay. Add. Where is there just? Oh, add custom item. Mysterious gold ring.
That could possibly shield someone
Learned
else.
one of 3 things.
It's got a 30 foot range, and you can shield other. So you can give someone else +5 to their armor class until your turn passes again.
Where?
Is that an action?
It's a reaction.
Ooh.
Oh, it's a reaction. That's neat.
So it operates just like the shield spell, but it doesn't just have to be. It's not you. It's someone else that you're shielding.
So Apollo, obviously.
I mean, possibly.
Obviously.
Just let his hair grow out really, really thick, and then he won't need a shield.
He's gonna look like your squirrel thing.
Yes, he will.
Matthew's playing some not D&D game. How do I add item to equipment where
During
they're
that,
all huh?
during that fun game that Ryan loved so much. That's why he chose the squirrel, because of his fat squirrel.
Yeah.
His
Oh, I
fat
told you about it. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, his fat furry squirrel. That's Apollo now.
yeah, yeah. The mutant. Yeah, we know.
Nice.
We know all about this fat squirrel.
Nice. That's true. We've seen you guys in person in the past few months. Time
Was
do
it
be
this year?
passing.
No.
No.
You saw us last year. It doesn't count.
Oh,
Last year. Yep. All right. So you got your spell slots back, and Adelaide, I assume you'll use your arcane recovery to get a spell slot back.
yeah, I got my second level spell.
Gale got wild shapes back that I don't think she used.
My staff of defense is all full, but I don't think I'd used it either.
I guess Apollo, he could get he could get some hit points back. D8.
Bustleby comes back.
Yeah.
Buzzleby is back.
Does he have a butt?
How does he have
Buzzleby
33?
does not have a butt.
I don't know why he has 9.
Cross-dimensional butt thievery.
Oh no. How's he emotionally?
He's actually more distraught than when he left because
Oh,
he
he's been
tells
made
you
fun of.
he tells you that he was mocked relentlessly through the levels of hell for not having a butt.
Oh no. We gotta help him get a new butt. Where'd that bitchy girl go? She got a butt, right?
She did still have a butt.
We could take her butt.
She's not gonna survive on her own.
Did you give a rousing speech?
Can I do that after a short rest?
I think you can do that anytime.
That was only after a long rest.
She probably can't do it again until after a long rest.
I don't know. I'd recommend looking at the ability because I can't remember.
There's packed
What feature?
It's a
species
feat.
trait.
I think you took it as a feat.
Inspiring leader.
Mm-hmm.
It says once per short rest.
Well, there you
Mine
go.
says gain 1 feat of your choice. Inspiring leader. And then it says no more.
Yeah, you can spend 10 minutes inspiring your companions. Choose up to 6 allies that can see or hear and understand you within 30 feet. Each creature gains 9 temp HP once per short rest.
So there you go.
10 minutes of you hawking loogies. I don't know that actually it's super worth the 9 hit points for me.
Oh yeah, it's 9 now.
It adds up. Gale, are you casting aid like you have done previously?
Can she do that?
No, but have we been in here 8 hours?
It depends on if you count the last room or not.
No.
Adelaide felt all of it.
Adelaide's been here for 8 hours. We have not.
No, you have not been here for 8 hours.
Adelaide has been in
Seen
hell.
things.
So is Adelaide, well, what
You're
how
right,
did
Gale. You don't have to cast it because this was just a short rest. So
Apollo process the time that he was in the room and Adelaide was running through all the doors? Did time pass for
non-existent.
him? So Adelaide's the only one who's experienced. She's unwell.
All right.
And no
So
one
everybody
understands.
has temporary hit points. Their max HP is increased still because of Gale's original casting of aid.
Yes.
Esther has all of her spell slots back. And all of her health back. Adelaide has most of her health back.
Oh, and the temp.
And Buzzlebee is back. All right.
But his ass is not.
But his ass is not.
Assless Buzzlebee. Bazassless bee.
Alrighty. Well, that's.
Can we fashion him a butt out of like Apollo's hair trimmings?
Oh, 100%. We'll make a pillow.
Yeah, a little
We'll
pillow.
make him a prosthetic.
Yeah.
You're gonna make him some chaps to put on, and then you're gonna stuff hair down in
Yeah,
them.
100%. The opposite of assless chaps.
It's
Assful
stuffed
chaps.
assful chaps.
Does Buzzlebee seem pleased with his aspel chaps?
I don't know. Make a crafting roll. Do you have any proficiency with any type of crafting?
I have no. How do I have no tool proficiencies at all?
What is crafting?
Tool proficiencies.
You have jeweler's tools.
You know what? I'll give you a +1 to your roll because of this is a small work.
We can
can
bling
dazzle
them
him.
out. Yeah.
You're gonna bedazzle them,
Yeah.
bejewel them.
Like those jeans, like lucky jeans with the rhinestones on them.
Yeah, you got rhinestones on these
It's juicy.
chaps. Juicy.
That's a 19.
19.
At
+1.
19. All
We
right,
get
you
20.
successfully make some juicy, bejeweled chaps with hair down the back of them, and across your vision scrolls. First time invention across all dimensions. Receive 1 gold anytime people make bejeweled juicy chaps.
We're gonna
And they
be
give you,
rich.
there's like a little paper appears in front of you, and it has like a little contract written out. Rick.
Is this straight from Dungeon Crawler Carl?
No. Yes.
I was like, I've heard of this.
I got a patent.
Signed by Rick. About 3 minutes later, about 10 gold falls into your pocket.
Bunch of white chicks.
Really?
Bunch of white chicks buying your pants.
Does it really? Do I get 10 gold?
You do. You get 10 gold.
Nice. Nah, that shit. Fuck yeah.
Apollo perks up and says, if you're gonna keep using my hair, a cut would be nice.
Nah.
On your face.
That's a laws do.
He just goes full Willow.
Yep. All right. I guess we're done for the night. Man. Like I said, there's just weird shit in this dungeon. So
Yeah. I feel like most of the rooms are very straightforward, and then every now and then there's just one that fucks me up.
the writer room and that door room that y'all just did are probably the most of what I've read. I've only read about 2/3 of it.
Oh
Those
my
are
God.
probably the most convoluted bullshits.
You don't even know it's coming. It could get worse. It's gonna get worse.
I don't know what's happening in the last third. I know what's in the third that y'all are entering.
I'm not.
And we just skipped over a huge chunk. There's just a dark spot.
You're right. There's just a dark spot back there.
We see
Does
an
this-
ominous figure in that dark spot, by the way. Over to the west.
Oh, wait, I saw it for a second. Where did it go?
Right here?
Oh, it's gone now.
That was just I set that chick's figure down in the darkness.
Oh.
There
we
was
like
another
Rooster.
one over here. Also, definitely had a 5 o'clock shadow. Like,
No, I didn't.
We almost got into a fight with the person we saved from the pit.
I.
Yes, you did.
She was shady, bitch. I have questions about that too.
She just didn't overly care about her teammates, and
But she
y'all were
wouldn't.
gonna kill her.
No, all she had to do was admit it. We didn't even care. It was how shady she was being. And that version of Apollo's gone now anyway.
Oh.
Yeah, but you're a fluffier version.
He's older me.
Well, and that's you don't care about that other non-fluffy version anyways. That wasn't your version.
I don't think this is my version.
No, you came from the hair dimension, but now your hair no longer
But
grows and
he
you should
didn't
probably
come he didn't come from the hair dimension.
Yeah,
Not
you did.
originally.
Yeah. He left the hair dimension, but he didn't come
Oh,
from the hair dimension.
which dimension did he come from?
I think he was the original.
No, he came. Oh no, wait, he never did travel through a door, did he?
No,
Except
he
for
did
that one.
once. He was made. No, he was forced to.
Yeah,
Mhm.
At one point, the doors pulled us all through.
That's right. That's right. So he
So
was OG, forced to have hair. So he's not yours. Because you're a hair one. You're the only one who's not from the original dimension.
no, he isn't either. Because every time Gale went through a door, we all swapped, right? Because Gale was the first one to go through a door.
She was.
But you guys just reset for some reason.
It's when you went through the 12th door.
Yeah.
I thought we were different ones. Like every time you come through, it wasn't like if you went through, you got a new ability, right? But like when somebody else went through, they were meeting new ones of us.
Yeah, but you guys reset. Because you
No, we
both.
just found reset. You reset. You came and found us. We were sitting in that same room the whole damn time.
That room is designed to generate these conversations.
Yeah. I don't like alternate dimension storylines. It fucks me up.
I think that Esther and Gail
You
were the
guys are the
original.
originals.
Yeah, we're the
Apollo and
original.
Adelaide are not.
I think Esther and Gale are originals, and Adelaide and
Apollo.
Apollo are
You guys watch
very,
Invincible?
very questionable.
Do you guys watch Invincible?
I've watched the first season of it. I haven't seen the second season yet.
You know the Mahler twins, though, right?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. Like, so we're definitely the original. You guys are the clones.
Exactly.
New
Adelaide
season
is
shaping
5 kinds of
up good.
fucked up.
New season is shaping up good. Last season was kind of garbage.
Yeah.
So
And
season 2 was garbage, and season 3 is decent.
what are we? I think we're whatever we're on now.
Season 3 is decent. Season 2 was meh, questionable.
It was
Okay.
during the writer's strike, so Scabs wrote it.
Gabs. I could probably stop streaming now.